They don't even know your name.
If they didn't get your information and it was a one-night stand type deal,
or a couple weeks stand,
whatever, it was a binge.
Yeah.
If they didn't get your information, they didn't want your information, they just wanted your seed, then yes, that's all on the woman.
Then why shouldn't it always be?
Because if it's consensual to both of you, and
she didn't know I was moving.
But if you don't want to get pregnant, then you'll make sure he wears something so you don't get pregnant.
I'm just saying she didn't know I was moving. We'd met and, met her at the store or whatever. Hey, how's it going? She's coming over every day for half the day. She go back to her place, doing whatever you're doing, going to Pound Town, right? And then you just, because you're moving, but she don't know you're moving, and then you just move. And then, whatever happens, happens. Not my problem, right?
No, it kind of is your problem, because if she does track you down and she did have a kid, she could charge your ass for back payment of child
30 years later?
Statute is 18.
What?
Statute of limitation is 18.
I'm saying it was 30 years ago.
Yes, I know. So she can't do shit to you now. But
you meant okay, statute of limitations. Yes, I get you. Okay.
But I mean, like, if you both consented to it, and plain and simple. If you both want to make a baby, then
I didn't want to make a baby. I just was doing whatever.
That's your own damn fault.
But I want to make it. I want to make a baby.
I think that it's her own damn fault.
Yeah, she could close legs.
Yeah, she could have said no. I mean, when I was on the phone and out on the doorstep,
that way,
and I had to reach in like this to flick the light switch off outside because she was going to on her knees. Like, I wasn't asking her to do that. She just decided she was going to do it. So she wanted it. So this is what I'm hearing, is that women want to be able to hold men accountable for their actions. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what I've seen. Like, listen, it took me 6 years to come here from being pro unaliving babies in the womb and like hating men. I literally hated men most of my life because I was raised by women and they hated men, and like I was raised in a very specific genre where Oprah was on every day. Every single day Oprah was on. Right? So like these people were programmed by society to believe that men, like, I don't know how many times I was told, hey, one of the women in my family, like, that just because you have a penis doesn't mean that you have special rights and shit like that, right? It's like, no, it seems like because you have a vagina, you think you get special rights. You can say all the most nastiest shit to women. Not you, not you, dear. I know you're nice, but women often say the most horrible things to men, and they're disposed to take it. And when men say horrible things to women, they say, "How would you ever say something so horrible to a woman? Fuck that bitch." Lisa, sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Change the channel to Maury Povich. You are not the father.
Noise. Is it you, Crack Baby?
Hi, Beth. Hi, Teddy.
He's talking and he's muted.
Sorry, it might have been me.
Sorry, I thought I was unmuted. I couldn't hear you because of his background noise. So if you could repeat what you said, because it was completely canceling you out.
Change the channel to Maury Povich.
Yeah, that was there too. Yeah.
Yeah. Plain and simple, you are not the father.
I get you.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. If two consent to having a baby, they have a baby. It's both responsibility. If it's a one-night stand and she gets pregnant because neither one of you took precautions, then she has the choice to either tell you or not. If she chooses not to tell you, it's all her responsibility. If she chooses to tell you and you just decide to ignore it and fuck off, she has every right to take you to court for money.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
So if she was pregnant with my kid, but lied to me, because I did ask, right? Because both of them got pregnant, both these two girls that I'm talking about. I've been with more than two women, but these two specific women were pregnant after they were with me, right? And they lied to me. I think they lied to me and they were pregnant with my kid, so is that a crime?
No.
But it should be. See how women get all the rights and men get nothing? Men get nothing. It's like, no, she can lie to you and say that ain't your kid. It's your job to take her to court and prove it's your kid if you want to see your kid. Fuck that shit. Fuck all this shit. If a woman doesn't want to have a baby, it's her. Then she has many methods, including closing her fucking legs or keeping her pants zipped up. I am tired of being treated in this society as if I am less than.
Yes.
I'm 51% gay. And the part of the 2% that took me over that edge is this bullshit.
Well, just plain and simple, if she lied to you and you didn't take her to court, then
why should I have to? And if I do, she should go to jail. If I go right now and find those kids 30 years later and she lied to me, she should go to jail. I can't hear you. You got to get closer to the mic.
You babies.
Did you ever think that maybe she didn't know if you were the father or not?
I asked. What did she? I was just told no.
Then she should close the legs,
Right,
so she can know.
right. But then a few minutes ago, you said that if it was within 18 years, she should be able to find me and sue me for child support, but she should have no responsibility for lying to me. And so, just so, what? You said that you would be responsible up to 18 years after the birth, right?
No.
Okay. No.
She couldn't find you
Yep.
because you did take off,
Yep.
then yes, she could very well come after you because you did take off.
No, I just moved.
You're pregnant within the first month of your pregnancy. And if she was still getting her period until she was about 3 months pregnant, then she wouldn't have known, and then she wouldn't be able to find you anyways.
Right.
That man doesn't understand that shit. But
I understand it.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I sure do. I sure do. I see men treated as a second class in society. Yes. Yes. And white men are just like I had to listen to Joe Cool 2 nights ago that the white people are the ones who kill all the people, blah, 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 blah. Done. I am tired of being treated like I am less than.
Well, you are. You are less than.
Good.
You are less than.
And that's why I advocate for the eradication of all religion and 100% of parental responsibility to lie with the woman. 100%.
I advocate for the deaths of most judges. Like, who gives a shit?
True. Me too. Yeah.
Like, they're untouchable. Like, what the fuck?
So, just so you understand, the premise for this is we learned earlier today on the stream, which I did not know about till we reviewed this today during the show, that it is illegal to get a DNA test for parental, like to prove that it's your kid, without a judge's order in France. You can't get a DNA test.
Oh, in France.
Yes.
You don't think any of us come from
You
France?
can't get it. There's a reason, because
Oh shit, that's sick.
you cannot do a paternity test, because they said that 40% of men and 60% of women, or you might be able to reverse that. I don't remember now. I just looked at it. But almost 50-50 admit to being to cheating on their spouse. So in order to not break up a whole bunch of families because they're all cucks and raising someone else's kid, they banned DNA tests. And the same thing, and maybe not for the same reason, but the same thing is the case in Israel. You're not allowed to get a DNA test in Israel or France. And I will bury the lead. I'm going to bury what? I'm going to bury the lead for you, Jason. The reason why we're watching this.
Fast.
What?
Said do it fast.
Go
Me and
fuck
Mama
yourself,
are going
Jason.
upstairs to snuggle and watch
Good.
movies. So
That's good.
we're listening.
Here in a minute,
But we're leaving in a minute.
I already heard part of this. Witchy Bishy, I believe, I can't say for sure because I didn't hear the whole thing, advocates that all boys should get a vasectomy at 12.
What's a vasectomy? That is where you can't have sex and produce
No,
babies anymore.
Where they put clamps on your testicle veins so that you can't produce sperm and can't ejaculate.
The thing I should have done. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can't have any more babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't, what do you call the other one when they take off all the skin around your dick?
No, that's a circumcision. Yeah, no. Vasectomy.
That was terrible watching Jordan. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. So that's why I'm angry, and that's why I've had enough of nonsense.
Yeah, my boy got it too, but it's terrible.
When there's what, to get a vasectomy?
Yeah.
No,
circumcision. You watched it?
I felt like I was a big father, and then I'm gonna watch my son do that. But
you watched it? Why did he have the physmosis thing? Where this?
I was there in the room. I don't wanted to kill the doctor.
Yeah, I know, but why? What was it done? Because he had the too tight a foreskin thing, physmosis or whatever it's called. Is that why? Or do you have a bris?
It's more healthy. It's healthier. It's healthier.
Oh, when he was a baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
When he was first born.
Oh, yeah. You know that's a.
Still, like to be the father sitting there. Yeah,
Listen,
I'll go there. I'm a big.
I wouldn't tell anybody what to do with their kids, but I see.
No, you can't. You don't have.
What do you call it? I see circumcision as mutilation. Yeah.
In a way, yeah, I'll give you that.
It is.
But a good mutilation.
No.
All right, that'll be a topic on another show.
Just I bet you I have seen and handled and known intimately way more penises.
I know you do. Which
A
ones do you prefer?
variety. On cut. Yep.
Okay, let's get back to Witchy here.
Actually,
Before I go to bed.
like
Witchy's in here to tell you to go fuck yourself.
It's not an eternity, but I can definitely say that there was a point where both my wife and I were struggling with each other when we realized, because we were from different countries, that our expectations were different on what life was going to be like as being married. And both of us kind of wanted to quit. But we actually finally said, hey, what was your expectations? Because we didn't have the pre-marriage counseling, we laid out our expectations. We understood where we were divided, and we came together. And so many people quit so early.
9:30 bedtime, brother.
Are going to cause much less of these custody issues in the end. Now, that brings the funnel down much smaller. There are still going to be people that get divorced. There still are men that are horrible to women, women that are horrible to men. There's going to be divorces, going to be custodies. But I say you attack that piece of the funnel after you attack the base of why all this is happening. Okay, that's my spiel.
Before we start addressing his points, can I add one quick point to it, and then we address all of it, because I literally only have one question to throw at this.
Go ahead. But before we get into that, people have made the claim that times are less dirty, and I want to say no, that's absolutely not true. Look at these songs from back in the day, right? They were filled with innuendo, but this is from the 1940s. This is a woman referring to herself as a Norman castle, and she's talking about how all these soldiers have been entering this castle and rearranging things and moving things around. She's talking about getting fucked while talking about a civil defense castle, right? And then you have literally this song right here in the 1940s. I've got 3 holes.
Nice.
My daughter has a collection of old songs from going back to the 20s where it's all very sexualized.
Yeah,
it's like, oh my God.
The one with the old black lady, like, he can eat on his pussy and I'll suck on his dick, is literally lyrics in the song. Like that time.
Yeah, but those weren't part of mainstream culture, though.
But they were. That's the problem. They were.
Those would have been illegal to put on the radio.
And Dennis is right here, because even Bugs Bunny cartoons, when I was watching, Bugs Bunny answers the phone. They're like, "You're going to win $1 million if you answer this multiplication question." It was a crazy multiplication question. And Bugs Bunny answers it correctly. And they're like, "How'd you do that?" And Bugs Bunny says, "Rabbits are good at multiplying." Now, all adults watching that know what they were referring to. Those songs, all adults knew what they were referring to. The kids had no idea. Today's lyrics, every kid knows exactly what they're referring to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even
if this and that in my wet ass pussy, do this and that to my wet ass pussy.
There's some whores in this house. Yeah.
The adults got it, and adults think that way, and that was okay. But now we've dumbed it down so much that everybody knows. Even a 3-year-old's like, "What?" Right? Like, that's the difference between when they're talking about it then and when they're talking about it now.
But hold on. To counter to that's the one that's the lady I'm talking about, by the way. Josh posted in the background. This song was created in 1925. This one is from 1932. It's supposed to be the first black woman with a radio record label. He's not sure how accurate that claim is, but these lyrics, right? And I'm only showing the album cover of the song because you can go look them up yourself, because I'm not going to catch a strike for it. I mean, like, shave them dry, right? And I'm pretty sure this is the one where she's talking about lick on my shit and I'll suck on his shit. Like that. That's the thing. And like, people, they're tender about this. But
too much over men. Well, yes, but like, I mean,
I'll know when I see my chat.
Attacking people for their.
And then we'll move on to something else.
That's his nickname back at the lodge, so he got confused.
Waiting longer than of OG. Opt out from being left if men can opt out just as women can opt out.
We don't. As long as it is legal for women to abort a child without any recourse from a man, or a man having any say so, a man should be able to walk out. Because here's the thing, right? Wait, hold on. Let me answer this in entirety, right? I'm not saying that this is my belief. I'm not saying that this is the way things ought to be, right? I'm making this argument based on the excuse that feminists and other pro-lifers give of equality and personal choice. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's where this falls apart, and it's a lie. It's about power. Yep. Feminists are angry, pissed off women.
Yep.
Who have made bad choices. They like, women will submit to you if you're a strong man, if you're a good man, right? We all agree on that here. But a lot of women have made shitty choices in the man that they pick.
Yep.
And they have some vindictive shit for them, or some evil cat lady in the fucking 50s and 60s have convinced generations of women to be.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. Abolitionism or whatever your name is. Come on up. I dropped the link for you. I like you. We're just hanging. We yell and stuff, but we don't get too crazy. We're respectful. We like some of your opinions. Some of them are a little crazy. Some of mine are a little crazy.
Be evil cat ladies, and it's literally fucking up society. What our problem with society right now is we're too afraid to be a little racist, and we're too afraid to be a little mean to women sometimes.
Yep.
And the simple fact is, sometimes we need to tell people to sit down and shut the fuck up. And no, you can't get your way just because your skin is different than the majority.
I can agree with you on that, Orthodox, is that the one thing I don't like is that a woman, like, let's say.
Nice to see you once again. Life, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I just had to put the banner up because I had to make sure that you're not a porn bomber, because people will like. I'm used to really high level trolls, like that's their profession. No joke, So, have you been listening for long?
No, I just joined just like less than a minute ago.
Yeah. So I am advocating now. I always kind of felt this way, but just didn't really say it. Because like I say, 6 years ago, I was pro unaliving babies in the womb, right? Because I was raised by women, and I had all feminist ideals. And even the men were always like, that's a woman issue, not a man issue. So it's really none of our business. So that's just something that you just go along with and support automatically. And this is not, not saying that this is a sentiment that I felt. This is the words that I was told. And I don't remember not being told that by anybody. So this is my idea that 5 years ago or 6 years ago on the show, I played the video of a video of a man standing out in on a live baby a clinic for that, screaming, "Baby, no, don't do it." She walked in and did it. That's when I changed my mind. And now I say 100% of parental responsibility is on the woman. Crack Baby agrees, I believe. Don't know what Danny thinks.
Yes, I do
What do you think?
All right. Well, I always comment.
One second. I'm going to let Life go, and then I wish you would go, Crack. You're always so quiet and respectful, but anytime you want, you can cut in. So go right ahead, Life.
Try not to be rude.
No, there's no rude. This is our show, not my show. Our show. I think you're even rebroadcasting, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're rebroadcasting. You're a co-host at that point.
All right, but I'll let Life go first.
Yeah, of course, because I addressed him first. But go ahead, Life.
Yes, sir.
I always address these questions based on natural law and in the state of nature. Like if you look at the animal kingdom, if the female were to leave the lion, she would basically forfeit any right to protection. I don't necessarily believe in child support. I understand there are circumstances where somebody is abused, but I would say that you should I know I'm contradicting myself. I'm an anarchist, but I would say that you should get married, and then you would protect yourself. I don't.
Before you have sex.
Right. And I mean, I know you don't agree with my whole position with heterosexuality, but I believe that unless I don't know if I should even go into that, but
how about this? How about if I will agree with one of your points, but you're not going to agree with my conclusion, which is the heterosexual sex is like grape or whatever. Because I heard you say that the other day, and for the dude.
No, not great, but I think that it's exploitive unless the woman is married, because it's a stain on her reputation. She becomes a slut, and the man gets the gratification far more than she does.
That's my whole problem. That's my whole point here. Is I do understand where you're coming from with that, but that's her choice, right? Like I am really, really over this whole damsel in distress bullshit, where I'm supposed to believe that she's just doing it because he wants her to, as if he's actually forcing it on her.
I don't know. I think women are and they're sort of socialized to like put the man's needs first.
Women are more predatoristic than men.
When it comes financially, they are, but
in every way.
Okay, I can see that, because I do see women weaponizing their sexuality, but I don't think most women are that sophisticated. I think most of them, the ones who are smart, they will try to like capitalize on their sexuality and get money out of it, but most of them are just like going by their emotions and giving in to whatever the guy wants, and they want attention, they want validation, and they think the only way they can get it is through sex. But I don't agree with child support. But at the same time, I do think women should have the right to abortion, because that is also a natural right. That in a state of nature, well, if you look at the animal kingdom, they will practice infanticide. They will kill their young for whatever reasons, for being deficient or not being able to keep up with the pride, or So I don't see. I mean, and infanticide was always something that was recognized under common law. Well, yeah, I've already I've covered it on my channel, and I went through the
what age?
law. I'm sorry.
Up to 18?
No, up until the age of 1. No. Before, I'm talking about way back. I'm talking about 1700s. Before there was.
I'm aware. I know.
Right. So there was a right to privacy. So if the infant died, they never prosecuted, because they just respected that the mother was grieving, and they didn't want to, intrude on that. So I'm not sure. They're acting like abortion is something that just is a recent invention. It is not. The only difference is that now we have the medical technology to do it. But
hold on. Should the man be able to infanticide up to a year? Just the woman?
I would have. Well, I get what you're saying. I would say
she gets
yes.
9 months to decide, so then he should get at least 9 months to decide after the birth, right?
I would hope that would be.
This one's kind of not really picking up, putting those blocks in the thing, right? He can't get. He keeps trying to put that circle block in the square hole over and over. This one's deficient. Chop.
I would hope they would be making a decision together, but if they agree.
His cheekbones ain't right. Looks too much like your fucking father-in-law. Gone. I think that sounds fair. I agree with you.
Wow, I didn't expect. Yeah, because that sounds pretty extreme to most people.
You obviously don't know who the fuck I am.
Well, then I'm okay with it. As long as the state is not involved and it's just between the two of them, I'm okay with it.
1,000%. Abortion up to 9 months to 1 year old. Correct. And the man can do it too, though, right?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to say it because
okay. I'll go with that, or it's all on the woman. Either one. This is
because what they did under common law.
You're a genius.
Under common law, they would just leave their babies in the woods.
You were completely retarded, and now I've realized you are a genius.
Well, I always address these questions based on natural law. I don't make this stuff up.
Oh no, I thought about it before, but I was like, well, that's kind of more immoral, blah blah blah. But fuck morals, a bunch of nonsense. Yes, I agree. I agree. What do you think, Crack Baby?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. First off, I don't believe it.
And vasectomies for all boys at age 12, like Witchy Bitchy's about to say in that video. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're gonna fucking fix this shit real quick.
Yeah, let's go all the way. Let's go all the way.
Listen. Yeah, see, the thing is you don't understand. I'm the guy who had the discussion with Dusty on his show last year, maybe 5 months ago or whoever. I said we should just trans all of the kids, and then the population problem is fixed. We have no more people, and then the world can just go on without people, and it's fixed. And he said, that's the fucking smartest thing I ever heard anybody say. And I was like, told you I was smart.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm smart.
That's how you get rid of the slow people, retarded people, just by letting them breathe themselves out. If you want to get that diabolical. But I don't like abortion whatsoever. I used to be on the side where I was like, maybe I can deal with incest and rape and stuff like that. But then I'm like, even within the Bible, I'm still thinking no. To me, when I see abortion, I think of like Moloch worship. That looks like just a huge worship, and everybody fell at his hands because it was easy at the moment when they could have just made preventatives. A woman can always say no, close her legs. No, you gotta wrap it up because if you don't wrap it up, you ain't going crackety crack in my crackety crack. But maybe I'm just being a crazy one on what I'm saying.
So a bunch of people got mad at me, right? This is 5 years ago or whatever, when I first started saying unaliving babies was not a good idea. That I looked into it, and that's like now we're up to like, because I did a show about it last year, I think too. We're up to like 70 million babies that have been unalived in the womb in America since 1970, whatever the fuck. This is when the Roe versus Wade overturned thing happened, right? So I did a show about it, caused a lot of problems. Like 50% or like 60%, like more than half of them were black babies.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is a genocide. What is happening? I didn't know all the statistics and shit, right? So I did a show about it, pulling up the shit. I'm like, this is hilarious.
And see, what black people don't realize is that Margaret Sanger made her way into the black churches on purpose to manipulate the church leaders so that they can tell the black people to abort their children. And that's how we became so big into abortion. And don't get me started on all the extra expenses on if you don't have a father in the house, but let's stay on the birth part. If you really want to get to it, like I said, it's all demonic. Yes, a man put his dick in a woman, but also she could say no. Why would we act like she can't say no?
Yep.
We're not talking about in a forced situation.
Yep.
Whether you're drunk or not, you can say no.
Yep.
Like even though I'm drunk, not right now I'm not. But if I'm drunk at the moment, then yes, I'll be saying I can say no. I'm not ready right now. I'm just chilling. Like. Why is it so hard to say no, and why everybody act like that's just a formidable word that you can't say during sex? But that's my opinion.
I wish you couldn't say that during sex. My husband, I would be much happier with my husband. Like this morning, when we woke up and we were supposed to go to the store this morning, instead we went to sleep, woke up, I'm like, hey, how's it going? He's like, no. I probably heard no like 17 times.
Yeah, like I even met a chick on Tinder a year or two ago. She came over. Yeah, and like
I think I should be able to take it if I want. Actually, sometimes he asks me to.
I messed with a chick a couple years ago. She came over. I met her on Tinder. We was about to get ready to start, and she was like, "No." I'm like, "All right, you don't want to do it? You can get the hell out of my house. Bye bye." I mean, I ain't about to trip on it. Hell, you say no, you say no. But then with my girl now, I'll wake her up with funny games, like just hit her butt, my dick and shit, just play games and stuff. Hey, she don't say nothing. She like, you fucking idiot.
So are you the top?
I don't know, but that's the hottest thing he ever said. Are you asking me or him?
You. Tim.
You know, I like to roll reverse sometimes.
Well, because a lot of times they want it and they don't want to give you time for preparation. It's like, this is not going to work. I need time to get ready. You can't just fuck me at will.
They don't know what they're doing.
Oh, no. That's a weak excuse. I'm not going to lie.
No, they don't know what they're doing. In the butthole, bro.
I've dealt with chicks in that hole too.
Yeah. You just randomly, without any preparation or anything, just go bam and shove it in there?
No, I know they got to do that shit out. I'm talking about maybe the morning after. I might be curious and might still want to go.
Jump back in?
Hey, if I got something on me, that's my fault.
Still usually pretty prepared at that point.
Yes, and that's on.
But I think he's talking about like you're out and you see a hot dude and go in the bathroom and then he just wants to push him up against the bathroom stall. Is that what you're referring to, like babblerlessness, or are you talking about like your partner?
No, like, on Grindr or whatever, they're like this one.
I knew it. I purposely left Grindr out because I'm like, no, don't say Grindr. I think he's about to say it. Instead. I swear to God, that's where I met my husband. more than 10 years ago. We've been married for 10 years. And this is the story. He messaged me when he was like 17 or something, like something like less than 18, right? And he's like 16's legal. And I'm like, bye. And I blocked him. And then he waited until I unblocked him like 6 years later and then messaged me. And he told me he had been stalking me. He told me after we were married, he had been stalking me on other accounts until he saw that I was single and then messaged me.
Wow,
What?
you're
Well,
actually monogamous. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, I blocked him because he was under 18. Even though it was legal, I'm just like, no. Because I wasn't monogamous in my last relationship. And then he got weird, so I was like, peace. But yeah, no, 100% monogamous. He's like super Catholic and stuff. So, yeah, it's just how it is.
I don't know. It takes me at least an hour to get ready, and they just want me to just like, to
Then
drop it
they're too
down.
big. Then they're too big. Stop being a size queen. They're gonna be hot dudes with smaller penises. You're doing it wrong.
Well, it's the same thing. It's like you're trying to please them, but then they'll get mad if you like shit on them. It's like, well, you didn't let me get ready, so it's your fault.
Are they not wearing a condom?
Yeah, but they still think it's disgusting because it's like getting on their sheets or something.
Well, listen, this is my suggestion for all the gays and straights. Listen, buy a banana washer. Even when you're hooking up on Grindr, buy a banana washer. When they say, I want to do it, say, I got a different idea. Let's do this first. And pull the banana washer out. They're USB chargeable, last for about 30 minutes. And they charge with USB-C. And you use that bad boy. And then if you really want them to do it, you can edge them with that while you prepare yourself. And then good to go. Like there's many, you guys just aren't, you guys don't think.
No, I have my own tricks. I mean, first of all, I have to take fiber.
Washer.
The pocket pussy planter. Remember that one?
Yes.
But I try to take fiber probably like 6 hours in advance, and I also do like use vinegar when I wash myself out because that helps to loosen it up.
You're taking a lot of measures. Like I say, this is the thing. Butt fucking ain't all it's cracked up to be. There's a million other things that are better. I don't know why everybody fantasizes about it and why it's such a. Because, listen, unfortunately, we're having this conversation. It's better than the thing we're watching. Jesus Christ. So. Fuck. What was?
Well, even oral is a problem. Oral is a problem too because they will ask you to come over after you just finish eating. They don't give you any notice.
You don't floss and brush your teeth before you have sex?
No, they want to like cram it down your throat and then get mad if you throw up on them. It's like, what the hell?
You're fucking with too big of penises. Why? What? You can't take a 7-inch penis down your throat a little bit without throwing up?
They're rough, extremely rough. Like they're trying to skull fuck you and shit. It's just
why?
You watch too much True Blood.
Dude, listen, unfortunately, we're having this conversation. You don't have to answer any questions. I'm a journalist. This is how it goes. Do you have a small penis?
No, but I'm a bottom, so I don't use it.
But what do you mean you're a bottom?
I'm a total bottom. I don't top. I mean, I rarely do. I've done it in the past.
That's not the discussion. That's not the discussion. So,
okay.
You don't ejaculate what, during sex?
No, I don't. I do that separately.
Why?
What in the world?
Because
So
it's like,
I think I talked to you once before. Keep going. Didn't I talk to you on Rizzlers or something?
not about this. I don't
No, but I
know.
did talk to you on Rizzlers before, right?
I don't think so. No, I haven't been. Only
Or
on Finding
Teriax?
Notices channel.
Or Teriax?
No,
Some small panel somewhere. I'm positive I talked to you
it was
once
Finding
before.
Notices channel. That was it.
No, yeah, I think I talked to you once before all this or else somebody else is like you. So, why? Why
Because
do you not?
because if I get off first, then it just kills the entire thing. So I would rather do it.
Discussion. No, hold on. So, like, then why are you even having sex?
I don't think I have to have an orgasm to enjoy it. Like yeah, that's not the entire thing. It's not. I do that. I mean, I don't know.
So you like enjoy the denial type thing, like you just been used, but you're still horny, and then you go take care of yourself, and it's like, oh yeah, and I didn't. Is like that, or like what's happening?
Or is it you don't want somebody getting your stuff?
Yeah, like what's going on?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not just the orgasm like that. I don't know why people think that is the only thing enjoyable about sex.
Yeah. So then I'm trying to understand.
Do you make funny faces?
Do I make funny faces?
You don't want somebody to see your funny face.
I just figured out you're my Robin Quivers and Beth is my Baba Booey. So I'm not, and trust me, I am not judging you, and I actually commend you for being very open. I very rarely meet somebody who's actually willing to have a openly sexual conversation like we're having right now. I've had a couple with Sarah the Raging Tomato when we were both drunk at 5:00 in the morning a year ago, right? But the very rare, most people are like, so I'm just trying to understand because like I used to be a BDSM dom type thing before I got married because I was not monogamous, and like, you know, just trust me, I've been around a few blocks. So but with recurring characters, right? Like it wasn't just like one time, like I was very selective in who I interacted with, essentially. Like I was dating seven crack baby. I was dating 7 dudes when I met my husband. Right? So, and that's the dudes I was dating. So,
you tell us all the time you were a whore.
Oh yeah. No. I was so like, what is the reason? Because I've only ran into a couple dudes like you who didn't like to orgasm while they were getting penetrated. But I usually got them out of that, right? It usually had to do with some type of shyness or shame or something like that, or like, and so like when I made it not a negative experience for them, then they didn't, and then usually they went on to get partners and stuff. That was the thing is like I am kind of like a master of sex, right? So most of the people that I was with would go on to have relationships that went on right up and like sometimes for years. Now, the ones that didn't let me be an influence on them, because I tried to be a really good influence in the gay community, they ended up with AIDS and shit, right? They went out and messed around with like the sloppiest crap that there was out there. That wasn't my bag, right? I don't hook up with dudes in bathroom stalls. That's why I married a young, Catholic, conservative gay man that's 15 years younger than me.
You married the alpha boy.
Well, he's hot. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like, I like it. So, what would be your reason, right? Like, it's like because I understand the stimulation of being penetrated. All that's fun. Right, and I'm into denial and all the different stuff, right? Like, what penetration?
I especially hate it whenever I'm watching football.
We will penetrate.
Now you say that shit. Ugh.
We will penetrate the anuses. We've already penetrated Justin Trudeau's anus. So what? I just trying to understand your reasons, sir. That's all. And if you don't want to talk about it, we can move on. You always got stuff to do. Got a lot of stuff going on.
No, it's like first you can go longer if you don't get off, and then secondly, I actually find it a turn off because it's like you're supposed to be. It's like I think there should be a role, a top or a bottom. Like you don't get to be both, and so like if you're supposed to be the dominant one and you're trying like you're focused on the wrong thing. Like
where's their that's so how old are you if you don't mind me asking? Age range 30 to 35, 35 to 40. I think I asked you this before.
Yeah, I'm a millennial. I don't get specific.
So like what we had, and I forget what that is. Like somewhere up to 35 type thing, right? Somewhere in there.
I think it goes a little bit.
Millennials end.
It's like early 80s or whatever.
I'm X because I was born in 77. Right? So
technically, we're Zennials, technically. From was it from 70?
No, we're Generation X.
I know, but we're also a micro.
Yeah, I don't know about that
generation from like 70.
Anyway, so you've come at the perfect time, Beth.
Oh, love why?
No, have you been listening?
I got not the last couple minutes.
That's okay. We're at a really good spot because that's why I like really weird people like this guy because he's not weird. He just is different, right? So, what I believe, sir, because I hear what you're saying, and I've been with 70-something people, right? Probably half a dozen or more of them were women. Some of them were trans. My best person that stood in for me when I got married was a trans person, female to male. Had mastectomy scars. We used to go to the beach. I saw their scars. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are my friends. So it's not that I'm anti anything. It's just I have certain lines, right? So, but the issue is like, you seem to be confused as to what being gay is, because being gay is not like a dom sub thing. It's not.
Why does everybody think that?
It's really weird because they were taught that by queer as folk. So yeah, this is the problem.
Yeah, because that's one of the things I was going to ask you, Tim. I mean, why can't two gay people just be equals? Why does somebody have to be a dom and a sub or a bottom?
You guys have heard my husband. Does it seem like he is submissive all the time?
Mm-hmm.
But there are guys that are total tops, and they don't want somebody who's versatile. So it's
my husband was a top till he met me, and then he became versatile, and I was a 99% top, and then I became more versatile then because we mix real well. It's good stuff, right? Because that's what a real relationship is. You know, you can keep trying the way that you're doing it, but that's not the way it goes. That's not what a relationship is. That's what a scene from Queer as Folk is, right? And that's what I taught a lot of dudes that I was with, right? Like I played the dom thing, right? Like I had dog boys. Like you're not talking to somebody who's just like a regular person off the street.
But these aren't relationships, though. So that I
understand that. So you're not looking for a relationship, but then you're also complaining that they treat you like the whore that you are, and they make you throw up, like in the videos, like Fruit Loops, where buddy takes the Fruit Loops and they get a giant speculum and stretch her rectum out as far as it can go, like the size of a.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's on Pornhub. So too bad. And they take a giant speculum and they spread it out. And then he pours a whole bunch of milk and Fruit Loops in there, and then him and the other lady eat it out, and then he penetrates her with his probably 10.5, 11-inch phallus that is as big around as my wrist. and then he does that for half an hour.
No, thank you.
Right? So I get it that you seem to have complaints, but that's exactly what you're asking for, and then not liking the results.
I'm not complaining. I just think they're kind of like unreasonable. Like they think you're not human.
Not.
Like
no, they're the exact same as you. They're doing it wrong, and then complaining that it doesn't turn out the way that they want. Because they want a porn scene, right? But you didn't do the 3 days prep for the porn scene. And you probably don't have a giant load either, and probably he doesn't either, because he just jacked off earlier that day. But in the porno, he didn't. He saved it for a week, so it was a good money shot for the video.
Marte should be taking notes.
No, that's what I said. He didn't save it up the way you're supposed to, right?
Oh, we're talking about Marte. Oh, okay.
This is what I'm saying. Life is not a prawn video, right? But you're living it like it is, and that's why those things are happening.
I don't trust anybody anyway, so I don't think that I would want to be monogamous with anybody.
Right. Okay.
I think people are full of shit, and I think they're going to cheat anyway, so I would rather assume the worst.
Yeah.
You sound Southern.
Yeah, see, I have an ace in the hole with that one. Right? So I don't have to worry about my husband cheating for one reason. The same reason he doesn't.
You share?
No. I dare you.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even care though. Like my feelings would not be hurt at all. Like
Yeah, you say that now.
Oh, my feelings would not be hurt either because I'd have a dude in the bed beside him, waking him up the next day on purpose. I go find an 18. I'll drive to the next town.
Payback.
Hop on Grindr. Meet a hot like 19-year-old twink. Drive him over. Say, yeah, come on over to my house. Be awesome. You don't even know. And then I might even say, hey, my husband's down with it. And then just go to Pound Town in the bed beside my husband and be like, this is cool now, right?
Well, but I've been with like quote unquote straight men that were married, and like those are like my so-called long-term relationships.
Me too. Many.
So I've never had like a relationship with an actual gay man. It's always been a bisexual man who was married or something.
Just because he is married does not mean that he is bisexual. More than likely, he is just probably fucking gay and in the closet and just has to lead a regular life.
Besides that,
family and friends that he's known all his life, and to have kids.
Besides that, what?
Mommy and Daddy might cut him out of the will.
So I can pay to stop.
There you go.
Lindsay's says 10th. What's your PayPal so we can ask you to stop?
Hi, Lindsay.
Change of subject on this one's gonna be $20, and then we'll go right back to the vasectomies for 12-year-old boys.
Sorry, I had to take
because that's apparently a thing we talk about now.
That must have been something I missed earlier.
Oh no, it's coming up on this video we're watching.
No.
Oh, y'all still haven't gotten
you haven't gotten there yet?
No. Life came up, and we got off track. We're having a
it's okay.
Man's gay time. Everyone come listen to gay stuff. Listen to people go, oh my God, what are you talking about? And other people go, no, I'm not going to listen to this. I'll see you guys later. And other things like, oh no, that can't be a thing. 10th man's gay time.
Boom, 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 boom. Gay.
I hope I missed you explaining the double piston.
That has to be cut out. Yes, like, have you ever heard of the double piston? Let's take it up a notch.
Oh no.
Everyone, plug your ears and shield your eyes.
I love you, Seth.
So the other day, a gentleman came up here, Life Abolition, or whatever your name is. Can you make a less annoying name? Say that dumb word at the end.
Abolitionism?
Abolition. That's abolitionism.
Yeah, I mean it's my philosophy from my book. That's why
I just don't really. I'm in Canada. I don't see abolitionism written very often. So.
Be nice. Be nice.
So the other day, a gentleman came to my show and was explaining to me that gay things are bad because Jesus cries when you do gay things. That's not what he said, but he might as well have. And he didn't like it that I was gay, and he started saying scripture stuff, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And they said something about like, did I have a citation for my information or something like that? Because he was using the Bible for his citations. And I said, well, I do have a citation that I invented the double piston. And he left before I was able to explain. So now I'll give everybody the opportunity to hear it. So one guy goes like this, or how would you do it? Like this, right? And then he sits up against the wall. So this is his back, right?
We should full screen yourself. You're really tiny.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So
you're welcome, everybody.
I invented this right before 9/11, and I caused 9/11 with this. So what happened is I took my spouse. He was pretty short, like maybe like 5'5" or 5'6" or something. And but he had a nice size. You know, he was almost as big as me, but not quite. And so it worked out really well. And what happened was, I only ever did it once because it's very, very hard to do. But so you sit up against the wall, and you put some pillows down here, right? So nice and comfortable. It's kind of like you're doing a headstand, right? And then his legs are like this, right? And then you come along and you go, oh, okay, that's a fucking awesome idea. And then you go like this, and you kind of like how would you do it? You go like this, like this, kind of, right? And your legs are like down to the side, right? And then
froze for a minute.
I'm so not a gay man.
And so like then when you're sitting on his legs, because he's up like this, right? And you sit on his legs facing the wall, and then you bend his upwards and you bend yours downwards, and then it's called the double piston. You go like this.
Oh fuck.
Be nice.
We lost 7 people.
The curse of the double piston.
I'd never done it since because it caused a lot of stuff to happen.
Yeah, I think we can go without the extra details on what happens.
It can't be good for your back.
Turns out to be a 13-year relationship wasted on nothing except for a Grindr message that says, I'm the dude in the stall with the gray sneakers. And I'm just like, I'm not doing this anymore.
No.
Hey, out of wedlock, I get a woman pregnant. And she says, I'm pregnant, I'm getting an abortion. And I go, crap. You know,
have anything to say about 10th man's gay time?
No. No.
You figured out, well, hold on. That I have a new idea that abolitionism has helped me come up with. Because, like, listen, most people, like, I'm just trying to figure stuff out, right? Like, I don't even know how to read yet, and my lawyer is a retarded tiger, so like, I don't know anything. But we figured out that, like, since people are not really signing on to the women exclusive, because Jason's wife was up here and she was like screaming at me, and she said, I hate you now. And then they left. And so,
Jason Gadat.
yeah, it was very. No, I'm just joking. That nothing like what.
I thought he was gay.
Now he has a wife. She was braiding his hair last night in cornrows. She was braiding his hair in cornrows the other day. You because that guy's there with no shirt on?
I didn't see it. I thought he was gay.
No, hold on. Did you think he was gay because that guy walks around with no shirt on with him?
No, I just literally thought he was gay.
That's his cousin.
My gator.
They're not in Alabama.
Way off on this one.
Yeah, no, he is not gay at all. So, but we figured out. Yeah,
that he's not gay.
No, that she really didn't like the idea that men shouldn't have any responsibility. It should be exclusively on women, because that's my stance. That was my stance, right? As I'm like, so like women don't have to get pregnant if they don't want to. It's their fault. Men shouldn't be responsible at all, and that's it, right? She
now hold up, because
hold on. She didn't like that. I came up with a better idea. I will let you respond. So also, I don't like unaliving babies in the womb, but I think we can come to a way that we can not argue about this stuff anymore, and it just can be fixed and no more problems.
Oh, Jesus.
That after the baby's born, that the man and the woman are allowed to unalive that baby up to 1 year.
Horrible.
But I think it's fair. 9 months then. Okay.
What about an inbred situation?
None of that's our problem. They're allowed to unalive it up to 1 year.
No. I'm talking about for the rest of society.
I think you'd be able to figure that out by looking at them.
It's like if you know that is going to be a child that is not right.
Yeah.
Should it then be forcibly?
Put them in the circus.
Oh God. Okay.
I mean, they did pretty good in the circus. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey.
The woman with the beard.
So Beth wasn't needed. I think Beth quit.
So what was Witchy Bitchy?
So Beth,
I'm here.
Okay, it's Beth's turn. It's Beth's
I'm
turn.
just stuffing my face.
Oh, okay.
What was Witchy Bitchy's idea? Because she's in the comment section.
I think I can't say for sure yet. Is not circumcised. To give all 12-year-old boys a vasectomy because they're just out banging all these chicks. We have to protect them.
Yeah, 12-year-old boys are out there doing that.
Something like that I heard while I was out shopping, and I'm like, ooh, if I fucking had headphones, ooh, but I don't want to be in my car screaming in a parking lot either, right? So that's what we're about to get to. So Beth, would you like to respond to my new idea?
I'm completely against it.
Oh.
I'm all for giving children up for adoption.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not going to be, there's a lot of people who want to have kids and can't have kids.
Yes.
Hold on. Pause. Yours is insane because it's cruel. And mine is, it doesn't matter what mine is. Or no, mine is not insane because you were complaining on here just a few minutes ago about women having to travel to a different state to unalive babies in the womb. All I'm saying is give the dude the same opportunity once it's born that you have while it's in your womb.
I tell you what, Witchy Bitchy, you come after my fucking boys with your little idea. If you would have came after any of my children with your little fucking idea,
but she might be joking. We haven't gotten to it yet.
You wouldn't be here right now. I'll just say that.
It might have been a bit.
Kids, you're gonna have
it might have been a bit. We don't know yet. Maybe she's being obtuse. Let's check it out.
What though? I don't believe in abortion. And I will step up and I will raise this child myself if you are not willing.
Women aren't allowed to vote anymore either. As of this, like what if that's the ideas that women come up with? No more voting.
But I don't want you to get that divorce.
But I bet you that I'm going to go around saying this, and a lot of people aren't going to like it. but they're gonna be, and then I'm gonna be able to ask them, hey, so you're okay with, and you guys can all steal my ideas. It's okay, everybody does. But so if they're okay with unaliving babies in the womb, then they should be okay with unaliving them up to 9 months and give the dude a fair chance at the same thing. Like I said, if he's got a lazy eye or something, you don't want to have to deal with that. Gone. Looks too much like your brother-in-law. Toodles.
Or abortion. I don't think she should be allowed to.
Yes,
I agree with
that only works if you believe in slavery.
Be nice. You're right on that.
I was hitting the first point, not the color of the skin point.
Yes, Hank. As a matter of fact, I do advocate for indentured servitude. Yes.
And I know he made 2 points there because we're all over the place. Like we can't get to the end of any discussion here.
You have a solution that addresses all of the points, and it's just one solution. Let me get it out real quick. I've been trying to respond.
Yes, I bet you it's a solution that has a lot of finality to it.
Divide. I have one solution to it all, and people are gonna hem it.
There's one, almost like it's a final solution. Like, do these people? They act smart on the internet, and you hear them, and they're like, "I know all this stuff about these things," and then you're like, "Oh, so you don't know nothing about Goebbels or World War II or anything like that?" And then they'll say, "Yeah," and you'll be like, "Oh, so you understand how your ideas are like those, right?" And they'll say, "No, they're not. Mine are logic. Now I'm gonna ask you questions to prove that your logic is wrong." And it's like, "No, bro, you're just a Nazi. That's it." I'm not saying anybody here is. I'm saying too often I run into these people with these crazy ass things, and I'm like, "You don't know what you are, do you?"
Well, they were going to forcibly sterilize the Germans before. I don't know. This is controversial. The final solution was for the Germans before it was the Jews.
Yeah, sir. Are you aware that they put all the gays in there too?
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm a paragraph 175. I was a gay rights activist.
Yes. Have you ever seen? I'm not going to show it now, but I will someday for you. I could find it. It's only just 3 minutes. Where I went to the gay teaching kids about trans stuff protest, and the gay people all chanted, "You don't have an audience here. Go away." And also, "We've heard you all day. Now go away. We've heard you all day. Now go away." To me, for interviewing people, right? For just interviewing people in a very respectful manner. Very respectful. I'm in public. Very, very respectful. I could show you. And then they all turned their back to me like it was a movie. And they 40 plus people, all after chanting, turned their back to me. Find that interesting?
It's not surprising.
Right, because they're all evil. Almost everybody is evil. But you know what? They're not evil because they're like, "Oh, I'm a vampire and I drink blood." They're just stupid. They're infected with stupid.
And Den's heard this before. At 12 years old, every boy gets a vasectomy. If a couple chooses to have children together,
There you go. We'll continue, but let's just go back one more time. It's the most. No way. Got to be a joke.
Regular speed, please. I want to hear it clearly.
So I'm sitting in a freaking parking lot, and I hear this. Because I pulled it up, and I went back a few minutes just to listen. I didn't. No one even texted me about this.
I most certainly did.
Did you? Oh, I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't checking all the texts when I was.
You see how often he checks his texts, eh?
Oh my goodness gracious! Do you people understand how many texts I have received in the past 24 hours?
We know.
That's why I said it.
Girl, my God!
I respond to you, number one, Tut. You're number 1. Mike's number 2. Beth is number 3. My husband's number 4.
I'm sorry that
He'll call if it's important.
I'm about number 75 or 76 last time I checked.
You are in the top 10, you piece of trash. I respond to all your texts. I respond to all you people's texts. Not all.
Sometimes
and I
in
don't
a
get all the
timely
videos
fashion,
either.
sometimes
oh my
not.
Goodness. I was laying in bed texting with people last night with my husband. That's extraordinary that I care about any of you enough to pick up a smartphone while I'm in bed with my husband.
You fucking cell phone zombie.
No, one of the people was like, I got a milkshake coming. And I'm like, oh, and I said something stupid that I wasn't even like, I didn't even know what the hell they were talking about. And they're like, it's the place where you get roller skates to give you your milkshake. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, oh God, don't tell my husband about that place. And then I told my husband about that place. And then he's like, yeah, that's only in America. And I'm like,
He's cracking me.
yay, because we won't be fat. Let's listen to this. I think I slowed it down. Yeah, normal speed. Normal speed.
You had a solution that addresses all of the points, and it's just
Gotta be joking.
it's one solution. Let me get it out real quick.
I mean, thanks, Witchy, for unlocking my potential with your nonsense. Right, I've come up with some wonderful ideas today.
trying to respond to vibe. I have
Go
one
for it.
solution to it all, and people are gonna hem and haw. And Den's heard this.
And abolitionist, I want to thank you because I never get to talk about gay stuff with anybody. No gay people
This is
come
true.
here. The only gay people that come here is like Fox once in a while. And oh my God, being trans is not being gay. I can't do the trans thing. I just can't.
You can't? Are you sure?
I have.
There was. I knew that this little engine that would say I think I can, and it got everything done.
No, you don't understand. So this is the thing. No, you don't get me. So listen.
I'm just
So my husband shows me. My husband. No, you want to have the fucking conversation. Don't bait me, and then go. Oh no, sorry. Don't say the things you're saying. I shouldn't have said what I said. Don't do it. When you bait, you get the fucking fish. So
mess with the pool, you get the horns.
No, listen. My husband shows me all that we used to, but not as much anymore. But sometimes. And my husband will be like. On TikTok, and he'd be like, do you think this is a dude or a chick? And I'll be like, I don't know, but I like it. And he'd be like, the chick. And I'd be like, does she still have boobs? He's like, yeah, she has the bound. They're like B cup or whatever. And I'm like, hot. Unbind those babies. And let's get right? Like, if she looks like a dude a little bit, like a tomboy, she got like short hair and she's all like, and looks like a cute, like 19-year-old dude would, then am I right with you? Like I'm down. Like I'm not like, oh no, you have the wrong aura. Fuck off. Oh my God, these people are all so boring. It's just it's like listening to fucking spiders that just like run around and they're like screaming at each other about nonsense all the time. And then they also go, and also I don't like what you do. I don't like your web. Your web is stupid. It looks exactly like your web. No, that one part up there where the fly doesn't look like mine. And I don't like you anymore. You're a terrible spider. And also you fuck dudes. You're gross, right? It's like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I don't know. For a second, I thought you were going to start talking about Charlotte's Web there. I was going to say, slow down, Ted.
I forgot what I was talking about. I'm pretty high. What did you say?
You just got caught up in the moment.
What did you say to me before I went on that rant? Oh, yeah. I remember now. Chicks are hot, too.
Yeah. We got some hot pictures of me when I was like 19, 20, $100 will get them shown.
Oh, Beth, if I had met you when you were
then I'm in a
19,
bikini in one
I
of them.
might have been straight. No, if I had met you when I was 27, I might have been straight. Or when you were 27, I might have been straight. When you sent me that picture earlier, when you're 25 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
I saw you and I'm like,
I know how to look pretty. Just because you guys see me all like looking kind of
You're a mom.
here.
You're a mom.
I'm
talking
in
about
my
war
own
paint?
house trying to keep a wood stove going, and I have a husband. You know, it's hard to put on nice stuff and to look sexy when there's, you know, and honestly, I mean,
does it?
What do I do?
I'll tell you what.
Dresses pretty and you know what? And also
for my birthday.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. You guys, you ladies need to understand something around here. I need to make you. I would like you guys to also smile more because you look better when you look prettier when you smile.
For my
Less
birthday,
frowning.
I'll
less
actually
frown. We like to have less frowning from ladies.
I don't frown that much. Come on, I smile. Hi, Austin, sweetie.
What's up, Austin?
What's up, 10th?
We are setting precedent.
Just want to hang out. I don't have shit to do, so.
Okay.
Just want to hang out.
How's your new place?
Good. I got everything moved in yesterday.
Nice.
So,
sweet.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Very nice. Awesome.
Yeah,
there
I'm
you
happy.
go.
Also, Mandy.
Very cool.
I don't know how old you were then, but let's just pretend you were 19, and I was even like 35 before I met my husband. I might have been straight. I just didn't meet a pretty enough girl that was worth my time. You know, it's like,
Or did you not want to settle for less?
What's that?
Or was it just you didn't want to settle for nobody lesser than what you really? I mean, you didn't want to go from anybody that was ugly.
Oh man, you know you're the first person.
Listen. All right, so crack baby, let's have a real.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Did you see? It says hashtag real talk on 10th Man's one of 10th Man's intros, right? I played it today. It says hashtag real talk. So
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay, well I'll show you. Literally seconds. Well, boom. Is it this one?
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reason.
It's in there somewhere. Says hashtag real talk. You're a pretty good looking guy, right, crack baby?
Yeah, I'm average.
Yeah, and even though Austin seems to be depressed because whatever his issues are, he's still he's a solid 6.5.
I'm the furthest thing from depressed.
Do you take SSRIs? Or your training taught you how to stabilize your mood?
Did you mute me?
I know, but I'm about to.
I just think you don't know me. So.
Austin is
going to be. I know we were having a different conversation. What's this conversation?
Going to be my
crack baby.
Candy.
You're a fairly good-looking guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Why would you fucking not go?
I wouldn't. No.
Right.
But you know how some people like to say, "Oh, well, sometimes you gotta settle for less, man."
All my whole life, all the chicks that I thought were attractive and I might have liked to have a relationship with, already had a baby by another dude, and I'm like, I ain't doing that.
Understandable.
Very understandable.
Straight up. And although right now I can say I'm different because I'm actually messing with a woman that does have 2 kids, but that's different.
But is she financially stable and everything, and like got a good job and family stuff where you're just kind of like popping in, like, hey, nice everything you built here. I'm kind of hot and I got a job. Hey, how about I?
No, like she actually helps me because like the way I move a lot, like she actually came in and helped clean up my house way better than actually looked and stuff like that, and actually cooks for me and stuff like that. Like
So
exactly what I said. So exactly.
But I know, but most people, I promise you, with the way that how bad my ADHD is, most people would have left by now, and she stayed.
I like it. My husband is like you.
Like I'm just a mess. I'm just everything.
I know.
Sounds like a 10th man can fix you.
No,
actually, my girl is helping to fix me right now.
I'm just.
It's no fixing. Truthfully,
the way you fix it is you learn how to meditate. You learn how to meditate, and you try not to let the patterns take over your mind and make you go crazy. That's all you do.
Yes, because
I know.
Like I get stuck in the same spiral for a while. And, yeah, it sucks.
But after you learn how to meditate and you can control your brain, how I learned to clear my mind is a couple different scenarios. So one of them, because the other dumb things that they teach you don't work. I had to work this out on my own. When you're trying to sleep, or even any time, it takes sometimes half an hour, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Imagine yourself flying, kind of like Superman, right? But you're flying over lakes and the forest, and imagine the entire forest and lake, and everything that's in the lake, and everything that's around the forest, and all the animals. And you do that in your mind. You actually imagine this, like Minecraft, an imaginary world, just like on Inception. And you do that, and you immerse yourself in it, and you teach yourself, once you're in there, to be able to completely block off your mind and make that completely disappear. And then your mind is completely blank. And that's how I taught myself with the severe pain that I have and all that stuff. It makes you completely go blank. And then you can control the demons.
Yeah, because like I move so fast daily that my girl's like, all right, I look like I'm a crackhead.
I know.
That's how I got my nickname Crack Baby. But and so like
exercise the demons.
Oh, trust me, I do exercise. I love the exercise. That's my favorite thing to do.
I think that's the main reason why I killed my spine. Is just I worked my body too hard. My doctor says it's genetic. What it is a narrowing of the. But I think that because I had the narrowing and then I got the jab. It's just I've worked my body too hard, and then boom, exacerbation. Right?
Yeah.
You should have said afraid from 13 years old. I worked.
But I guess they call me a high functioning ADHD person because I guess I went so long doing good on my own, but just failed on other things.
You got to learn how to meditate. So we're going to listen to this nonsense one more time and see if there's any context we missed.
Bring it on.
Every boy gets a vasectomy.
Oh.
If a couple chooses to have children together, they have to apply for a license to have the vasectomy reversed. There are
What?
no
kind of like
children. There is no
Beth.
What?
Beth.
What? I didn't say this.
You just said, well, I do kind of like that. Watch. I get it. We're on panels. Sometimes we just go like, yeah, sure.
I entertained it for a second, and then I was talking about the technicalities and the actual processes of doing it. And then the longer I thought about it, the worse it sounded.
Listen, I say some crazy fucked up shit. I can't criticize you for saying crazy fucked up shit.
I wish I knew that because we were like arguing on Finding Gnosis' channel earlier, and I never knew that was her position.
Who?
Witchy Bitchy. I didn't know that.
I think she's fucking around. She gotta be. There's no way.
A couple.
I hope she is.
Witchy, are you joking? Be honest.
We're at 1 hour, 4 minutes. This going up is a short.
The vasectomy reversed. There are no
I do kind of like that.
children. There is no need.
With Beth saying I do kind of.
Well, the idea of not having to worry about your
Holy
kids
shit! No
not-
wonder men need to rule and say to bow down to the patriarchy. I didn't know you bitches was this crazy. See, I kind of kept you guys at arm's length. I go to Pound Town with you, but I ain't gonna have like conversations with you over hours and hours. I just take off and see you in a couple days or whatever, right? Holy shit!
Yeah, I see you and your Gestapo coming after me and mine. Coming after my
Well,
12-year-old son.
I would never
Ooh,
advocate for this.
You ain't going back.
I'm against circumcision. This is
As
abominable.
I said, first thought, because it's easy and revert and typically would be reversible, yada yada. It's like that's not a bad, I kind of like that, but then it's like the longer you think about it and the actual success versus failures. Plus, not to mention, women don't know this. This is super fucking important. You do not. You need to keep your uterus and ovaries and everything the way God made it for as long as you can. There is, they established a long time ago, having even a partial hysterectomy before the age of 40, I think, increases your
perimenopause.
It increases your chances of having a heart attack by like 65-70%.
Oh, you mean the place where all the blood goes to your body all the time shouldn't be fucked around with? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because in all actuality, it's the hormonal part to it.
Okay,
And
so I'm gonna
the
tell you guys
entire
something.
thing is super
I
important.
unfortunately I have to say this because people say such crazy shit, and then 10th Man has to talk about it. So, in a land far, far away, in a time long ago.
Dude, again, like the longer I thought about it, the worse it,
No, I know. So I'm not
worse
coming at
it
you.
got.
There was
So-
a thing called a eunuch. And there were certain sects throughout history that might have been related to Christianity that used to what are they called when you do, not when you just do the thing they're talking about, what do you call it when you cut it right off?
Yeah, cut the whole thing off.
Let's cut
It's called a eunuch.
No. Yeah, castrate. Young boys, so that their voice wouldn't change in choirs.
That's horrific. That's disgusting.
So
I don't like that. I don't.
Everything that's being said here is so horrible that it
That's
can't be
supposed to
said.
happen to Michael Jackson.
I know.
I used to be able to sing like Mariah Carey, but I can't do it anymore.
That's not what happened to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson purposefully talked the way that he did. Never his close and friends and family that taught him, in his real voice. He sounded deeper than 10th Man does. He
For
just
what?
had to present himself the way he did.
It's part of his
because
showmanship.
people forever saw him as Michael the Child.
Right.
He had
Yeah, I
a
was just
really
saying
hard time
supposedly.
going through puberty.
Well, how did that get related to 10th Man? What happened to you?
His father.
Yeah, I was just saying
How did I
supposedly.
just get compared to Michael Jackson? Do I have to roll a show back?
10th Man wants you to tell him how deep his voice is.
Oh, my voice.
So deep.
I'm an
I'm a lady.
I love
I
Michael.
do lady things like drink tea and eat crumpets and use ladies' washrooms and shit.
Yes, I just like to. I like to be a kid all the time. I like to go to my Neverland. I like to go play with the giraffes.
Get the fuck off my grass.
I still love Moonwalker.
I don't believe he actually ever did anything.
No.
I don't think he did a fucking thing to anybody.
I know people keep trying to say, no, you're wrong.
He's
wrong.
the one
I'm like,
that was abused.
I don't
He's
know,
the one that
man.
was a child with
This
Diana
is the
Ross
thing.
all
Do you know
over
what?
him.
Do you know what made me go, this sounds a little too familiar for me. So, unfortunately, my husband likes to watch all this really controversial stuff. I've seen too much of the fucking murder porn, forensic files. Yeah, I always think it's murder porn. All these different things, and then I had to watch that Nickelodeon thing with my kid.
Oh, that Nickelodeon thing was fucked up.
Oh god.
My husband grew up with this kid, and I didn't even. He's like, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I didn't watch Nickelodeon. Like, I'm an old man.
Wasn't it based out of Canada?
I have no idea, but it's the same shape as Epstein's Island. It's the funniest thing. The icon for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So besides that, this kid. So I don't know how many people watch that, but it's horrible.
Oh, wow.
And the guy goes, "Hey, who we loose?"
Nick L.O. translates to I don't care about God. And
I believe. Who did we just lose off the panel? I couldn't name. I can't keep track.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Crack baby.
I'm sorry.
Crack baby.
Oh, he'll be back. He'll be back. Oh, because this is probably something he doesn't really want to be part of at this point. Want me to end your stream, Crack Baby? I'll give it 5 minutes for you to come back. Sometimes people just connect. Well, I'll give him a minute. Crack Baby.
Son of a whore.
Is that him?
Bet that's him.
Is that you, John Wayne?
Yep, that's me. That's me. Crack baby.
I'm sorry if some of my takes are controversial for your channel today, Crack Baby, but I am trying to keep it within TOS.
No, I don't mind that part. It was my connection. I live in the country.
So anyway, the kid from Nickelodeon, I don't know, he's probably like 30 now. He's a kid to me, right? He says that his mother took him to the agent's house and would just leave him there.
Fucking hey, I wouldn't do that shit.
When he was like 14 or 15 or some type of weirdness, right? Now, I remember when I made friends with the neighbor who used to lift weights in his basement, and I would smoke cigarettes outside, and sometimes he would, and then we became friends, and we were hanging out a little bit. He was a pretty big guy, and my mother's like, you shouldn't be hanging around with him. He's probably like 25 or something. And she probably had ideas that I was gay, right? Which, I think and I was like 15, 16 or something. And she's like, shouldn't be hanging out over there because like he might try something or something like that. And I'm like, he's never, ever made one tiny little come on to me ever. We were just friendly, right? Mm-hmm. And then, so everything was fine.
Until
everything was fine.
Play what I put in back chat.
No, I'm saying everything was always fine.
Okay.
Now, I did have stuff happen to me when I was young, but when I'm that old, no.
I bet I should have said please.
Nobody's ever done anything with me non-consensually since I was an adult.
Hey, Shintai.
Oh, I'm stressed.
Yeah, I'll watch your thing. Why are you stressed out?
Just cause I'm like trying to make stuff and it's not quite working in my favor.
Oh, I thought it was because Israel.
That too. I am worried.
No way.
I
It
didn't want to
happens.
go out and play Barb
Get used to it. It's coming to a theater near you.
because I want to go out to a club and dance.
So you started drinking at 9?
Mm-hmm.
What?
To prove a point or to feel good or to get drunk or what?
Well, I didn't really know. I mean, when I was 8, I had 2 glasses of champagne.
How does that happen?
Just watch. You'll find out.
People around her a lot. What?
Drew Barrymore. Oh,
keep watching. Her mom's in it.
Tipsy and, bubbly and the life of the party. And I felt so good. All my problem had seemed, to disappear for that hour that I was out of it. And I didn't realize that until I was 9 and I started casually drinking.
Oh my God, 2 classes. She was how old? 9?
9.
Oh my God, she had a body weight of like fucking 35 pounds or something.
No. She was 8 when she had the 2 glasses,
Okay,
and then at 9 as nurse, she basically became an alcoholic at 9 years old.
I get it. You guys have babies. I don't, so I have to ask you these questions. I don't know this. How much does a 9-year-old weigh? How much
Sorry.
does a 9-year-old weigh? Like 35 pounds or something? Kind of tiny.
Maybe 65, 70.
Okay, so 60 pounds.
Yeah.
2 glasses of champagne. That's like drinking 9 glasses of champagne for an adult.
Get it, Monty.
Right? Ooh, she was plastered.
Drinking and realized,
Where would you
God,
get alcohol from at 9?
parties, friends, bars, clubs.
What were you doing at bars?
Anybody who saw that happen and didn't stop her should be in
A
jail.
lot of the time it was for parties.
That's
That I was
ridiculous.
invited to.
9?
Time I would walk up and they would be like, "Oh, it'll be very
I suppose they say in France, the children drink wine with dinner. I don't know.
more. Come right in. Good
She just
publicity,
wasn't
you
taught
know?
restraint, I guess.
Where
I
were
don't
you
know.
when she was going to parties and bars at 9?
I was never with her at bars at 9, but I would go with her to parties. There were a lot of industry functions and then private social /
Shit.
business functions. And when we got there, we would stay together for time. Then she would go her way and I would go my way. And not knowing about the problem.
What?
Good job, Mom.
What the fuck are you talking about? So you just hand your kid off to a bunch of adults and just like, whatever happens, happens. Have a good time.
That is disgusting.
That's because she didn't really care about the kid.
No, she
she was out prancing around going, oh, look, I'm June Barrymore's mom. Blah, blah, blah. Look how fancy. She wasn't concerned with the kid. She was concerned with herself. She
and the
should
money.
be in jail.
That's why
Jail.
she emancipated herself.
Jail.
Is that the word?
Yes.
Yeah, emancipated.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
making sure I wasn't using the wrong word.
Oh my God, our shows are horrible. Sometimes they're fun and funny, but some of these shows get so dark. Like this is crazy where we just went.
Yeah, remember this is the 80s.
I should have been.
You just decided to just let her have some space?
Yes.
Fuck
A
you.
9-year-old needs space. Got
Oh,
you.
Jesus.
Horrible fucking mother. I can't.
Yes.
I want to fucking throat punch her right now.
That's were you here when I said that the restarted guy from the grocery store turned into the restarted guy from Highway to Heaven that lived in the box outside and then died because the angel came to take him away?
No.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah, the produce guy.
No. Yeah, remember the produce guy?
Yeah.
So then he did then because the temporary foreign workers came to Canada, they took away his job. And now he lived outside of a box and he died of hypothermia because the temporary foreign worker took his job because the government pays half of his salary. And then they couldn't afford to pay the restarted guy anymore. That other guy he was talking to before about the numbers on the fruit, he don't give a fuck about nobody. He's gone. And then this is the angel coming to take him to heaven. Oh, did I not show it? Darn it. I had it all set up. I thought I was already sharing. Well.
Hiya. This is Thomas. He's my cat.
Hey. How you doing, Thomas? Having a little breakfast?
He likes you. He mostly doesn't like strangers.
I'm not a stranger, honey. See, I'm an angel.
And then he takes the restarted guy to heaven because he died of hypothermia because he lost his job because temporary foreign workers came. The government paid half their salary, and then he had to live in a box outside in an alley. And then he died, and the angel came to take him to heaven. Not nice?
Yep.
I'm just wondering who the other guy in back of him was. His backup, or
that's the pedophile.
Okay.
Allegedly. It's kind of like Christian heaven. just a lot less shame for horrible things. It's like kind of like, thing that they do in the Middle East and places, You guys ever see that documentary? It was on CBC where they explain that this is when I learned about this, like 20 years ago, maybe, might be less. I don't remember what country it was. I think it was Afghanistan, but I might have been wrong. And they're like, "Oh yeah, this war is turning out great." Now all the like factions or whatever they do, now they have these things that are called boy parties or something like that. I don't even remember what it's called. And like it's like a fashion show, and then they buy them. But they are like, I think they said that the prime age was like 13 or 14 or something like that. Yeah. So that's fancy too. And all the fancy things they do, but we shouldn't attack them. Even, I was going to show that. Oh, hold on a second. So we got this done, right? Do we want to watch any more of this?
Not really.
Because she says that she actually believes this. She said it in chat. So if you'd like to come up and talk about that, that'd be great. I bet you won't.
Super.
Bet you won't. I'm gonna drop Orthodox guys link in the chat here, because when I use people's content, I like to be respectful and at least advertise their channel, because I like to respect people. And also sub this gentleman here.
I need subs.
You use the that last link I sent you in back chat, and do some dono grifting with that one.
Okay. How? Well, I'm good at this. I also want you guys to please sub to. I don't know what I walked into. Crack Baby Go named his stream. I don't know what I walked into. Open panel with 10 fans.
Well, that's how I felt when I sat down with my plate and he was talking to that person.
Hey,
it was a different title. Then after it went kind of wow, I was like, hold on, let me change back to I don't know what I walked into.
I say thank you, Witchy Bitchy, for helping me figure out really awesome ideas that I never thought about before. I kind of did, but thought hey, that's crazy. And now those are my positions. Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
So,
I came home.
I think I'm crazy when I think like that.
Did you see the last thing she wrote?
No.
She said, "Oh yeah, stop it now before you see Beth back her up." Or it says, "Yeah."
All right.
Just a second. It says, don't watch Bet defend it."
No, what I was doing was, and I even said it on the stream, I was trying to explain how each process works, because I did back up the fact that as a fucking shit.
Look at the chat. In the chat, Guardian or Garian talk, whatever.
The surgery for boys is nowhere near as rough as
yes, I was listening to that in the fucking car. I forgot about that. Oh my god.
I'm getting yelled at. Here we go.
No, you're not getting yelled at. I ain't your daddy. I ain't your daddy either. You have whatever positions you want. Maybe some of your nonsense will make me think of other crazy stuff that is a great idea.
All I was saying is that I absolutely backed her up that the surgery for the guys for vasectomy is way less invasive than the surgery for tubal ligations.
Yep.
So, and I was trying to explain why and like all of that. And
you know what? Fun fact. A clitoral circumcision is a lot less painful than just a complete penectomy.
I had to after my
I don't know what
I was still in the hospital. They went
what?
In some countries, they cut off women's splits in an attempt to prevent them from having orgasms.
Yeah, mostly in Africa, in some Middle Eastern countries, allegedly. So anyway, that's I get it. I get it, Beth. I'm not coming at you. Trust me. It's a weird conversation that you're driving in your car, and you're like, "Am I even going to go live today? My back's hurting."
And then you hear that shit and go, I gotta go live.
I have nothing for content, because I forgot the stuff that I saved for Joe Cool. Because I was like, "Oh no, you did not, Joe Cool. Not with how I started this show. No way." And he was here, but anyway, it's fucking weird as shit to come on. Like, I open up my phone because I'm like, I'm not going to the mall to buy your lip rings. You go in.
I didn't even want that shit. I fucking hate it.
Oh yeah, I was really bitchy. And then he came up with ones with spikes on them. And I'm like, okay, so that could get pokes into my dick. He's like, I'll put it in your pee hole. So anyway,
To
waiting
be a
for my
fly on the wall with y'all.
You have been, you love it. Me and my husband are fucking great.
You're hilarious.
Well, because we don't care about anything. So like one time we didn't like the way things were where we were. This is like almost 10 years ago now. This happened multiple times. And we're just like, because we were renting places, right? If we were renting a place here, we probably wouldn't be living here still. But one time we were just like, we don't like living here because our windows leaking and everything's like just not the way we want. Our jobs being annoying. So one day we just said, hey, fuck it. We're moving. And like 3 days later, we were in a different province. We just quit our jobs, moved, and got new jobs.
Awesome.
No, because that's how, like, when we work together at things, it's like destruction. But anyway, it was really weird to come in to listen to this, and she's like, "Yeah, we'll just cut off all the kids' balls," and then Beth's like, "Yeah, you know," and it's because, and then I came back and I rewound it again, and Beth's like, "Yeah, you know, it's not so bad," and then we'll just cut off all the kids' balls.
That's
and I'm like, I'm down in the chat. I don't know where my chat is. I don't know if I got timed out.
I was literally addressing the surgery itself. Okay.
I think someone timed me out. I can't say for sure. I don't see my chats in here. But all I said was, hey, I'm going to be reviewing this later. I can't believe you people are saying this.
Yep. I saw you say that in chat.
And then I was like, am I banned in here? And OG's like, oh, we'll hear it.
For abortion, and we don't have to try and control people who are naturally driven at that age.
I found the Sith Lord. I found the Sith Lord.
Oh, yes, I remember this too. But then I had to pause it and fucking go drive. And I'm incensed. I was incensed. I couldn't even believe the things I was hearing. And I'm like, Hank is hilarious.
Hank is hilarious.
It's a Sith Lord. I love his accent, his speech impediment. At first, I was like, oh, come on, man. And then I got to know him, and I picked on him a little bit. And one day he was dressed all in purple, and we were roasting people on Dusty's, and I called him Grimace and kind of like made fun of him a little bit. And he took it, and then he just threw some shade at me back and didn't take it personal. And we've been friends ever since because he wasn't a fucking little pussy bitch. Right? Because I came at him a little bit, right? And it's like, whatever, man. Make fun of me. I'm old. My teeth are crooked. I have coffee and cigarette stains on my teeth. All right. You're welcome.
You can spot all the misanders in the room easily by who's willing to jump on that page.
I tried to get a teeth cleaning. They never called me back. I had an appointment. They canceled it. They never called me back. They said they would call me and then they never did. Oh, he's taking his shit down. No way, OG. No way.
Oh, that's right. He's putting it behind the paywall because he's got members.
No, it's going. It might have just been an error in the web.
Abortion,
okay.
And we don't have to try and control people who are naturally driven at that age.
I found the Sith Lord. I found the Sith Lord.
You can spot all the misanders in the room easily by
holy shit.
Jump on that page.
No. What in the absolute fuck is up with women and wanting to control men's genitalia? I like
because they don't want to have to control their own. That's why. That's why. Because, and sorry to the ladies out there, but you guys have been married and like celibate or whatever. Like, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm saying these fucking sluts want to go out there and fuck whatever they want.
Yep.
I heard Witchy also, she says here in a minute, how it's also a travesty that people have to travel to a state and kill babies.
Right back.
So, all right, good. Should be able to kill them up to 9 months after birth then. Sounds good. And castrate them. Because that's just what we're doing now. It's a thing. It's just like my trans thing. Just make all the kids trans. Good to go. No more people. No more bullshit.
Wait. Hold on. You got next. You got next. I actually have to sit down and fireside chat this shit, right? I have talked to my female cousins.
You go, President Roosevelt. You go.
Like I've
listen. I don't even want to get into it. If Witchy would come up here, I'd get into it. You guys want to go? You want to, Witchy? You want to go down the dark path? Come on up.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be a one-on-one. I want to have a real conversation with her.
Yeah, because listen, I made it I thought I made it very clear on this panel that no, I don't hold that it's a good idea. However, I absolutely explored the idea of.
In all honesty, sorry. How much is his membership? Because it's only $1.49.
For as little as 99 cents.
No, I will. How much is his highest level?
25.
Oh, that's very, very high. That's a bit high. Like, why are you making your tiers so high? That's very high. $29. That's higher than Dusty's. Are you insane? Shoot for the stairs, I guess. Holy shit. Well, I'll do this. I'll do the cheap one and see what he puts behind the other one. But if he starts putting stuff that I need behind other ones, I might just cancel the dollar one. I'm going to do this at a love for a brother. So we'll do that. Oh, I'm just going to buy the lowest level of membership to OGs out of love, in respect, because I'm watching his content and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just because why not? I try to do that when I use people's content a lot of times. I don't know my security code. I'll do it later, OG. I promise. Promise. You'll see the green thing, and it won't be by somebody else. Oh, hold on. Have you ever heard such nonsense? Anybody?
No, that's lunacy.
I do think some people, I think people should have to take a test in order to fucking have children. Because I've known some people who had children that should not.
How about this? Let's put chastity belts on people.
IQ levels should not be able to fucking
hold on. Yeah, we can go down that road. Crack baby.
Let's just put chastity belts on people. I'm just saying. At that point, no.
Yep.
I would go for
medically
chastity belts far long before I'd ever fucking talk about surgeries. Okay. However, regardless of all of that, I do think that.
But it's sad that I have to even suggest that.
Yes.
I mean, it's basically a fuck license. Here you
but
go.
hold on. See, then in that case, shouldn't only really women be responsible for being parenting licenses, since they're the ones that have the babies? Why is it on the men?
I think men should have equal rights.
See, this is what I'm talking about. What
men should have equal rights to their children.
So we don't get equal rights on decisions when it's time to get rid of the baby.
Right? I don't understand where all the responsibility comes from. Just because I put my dick somewhere that felt good for a few minutes, now all of a sudden I have some type of responsibility. It's really, really weird.
I think
you could have told me to put a condom on.
I think abortion should be illegal.
True.
Plain and simple.
Yes.
I think that actually giving the babies in utero rights, the same rights you and I have, could be the solution to all of this.
To do what? Sorry.
Give children in the womb rights. Give them rights.
I agree.
Because they are still humans.
So
mothers who are pregnant that are caught drinking alcohol should be put in jail. Or doing drugs, you should be put in jail.
While they're pregnant, you mean?
Yeah, while they're pregnant.
Okay, I wouldn't say necessarily a jail, but like a
marijuana
home, so to speak.
Hold on.
No, I wouldn't consider marijuana on that.
Well, this is my question: is
You know?
I'm not very smart about this kind of stuff because I think I've talked about it a few times. But so, does a woman go to jail or get in trouble if she gives the baby fetal alcohol syndrome?
Yes.
Really?
Fetal alcohol syndrome, yes, because that means fucking
So do they get no right now currently? No, not should.
Oh, right now?
Does.
No, I'm saying
Is.
actually. Let me look that up.
I don't think so.
I know
don't
that
think so.
a lot of times they lose.
So
the
like,
child.
see that then it becomes really weird, right? Because then like, what do you tell? Then you tell the mother what she has to eat. Do you tell the mother that she can't?
You can take them to court and get injunctions placed on them, where it's like they're on probation.
Right, and then otherwise they go to jail while they're pregnant for doing drugs or whatever.
You know, it's like you can't
I don't
have
know how that
babies,
stuff works.
You know,
And they used to take away the babies as well.
Don't worry, he's not going to make no babies, but he'll spread around all kinds of diseases still.
But I know, I don't know how it is now, but back in the day, I remember them taking away women's baby if they did have like certain type of drugs inside of their systems.
Yes.
Like right when they was in the birth in the hospital, that's when they'd take it.
Yep.
See, that kind of stuff didn't happen really where I was from so much. Now there was a whole lot of like the aunt taking the baby from the 15-year-old girl and raising it as her own type thing. There was a lot of that.
Yeah.
I say 40% of the time it was an incest baby. In all honesty.
Okay. Here's what I got. I just
There's a
looked
lot of
it up.
that.
I looked it up real quick. Okay.
Too much. Yeah.
All right. Court injunctions, civil commitments, and legal penalties against pregnant women for using drugs and alcohol are part of a growing trend in the United States to treat prenatal substance use as child abuse or fetal endangerment. These actions, often based on the concept of fetal personhood, allow for the detention of pregnant individuals to protect the fetus.
Yeah. As it should be. So then it should be for abortions as well. But anyway, pause. I just want to ask Lindsay. Not up here, Lindsay, because I love when you're on panel. But that's okay. You're very good in chat too. Is that a Camaro that a dude that you were boning owned? Because I betcha. You ladies in them Camaros. What is it about those Camaros anyway?
You never paid my dono clip.
It's
dono?
for
No, I'm just saying it's to entice donos.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's so much going on. I can't even believe that I'm even live about this nonsense. Oh, that's okay. But what's the music though? What's the music though?
Oh, does it have music? Oh, I couldn't remember if it did or not.
We'll be careful. We'll be careful. As long as you break it up.
Tiny circles. Evan, just shuffle forward. Remember, no shaking. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Yeah,
It's
she's
like
a
little
sex.
steps, little tiny baby steps. Okay, so you guys got the feeling of how you're.
What do you guys say?
I got a really good one.
No. I'm saying like for hotness.
Cute.
Why?
She looks good.
She's cute.
6.5.
Ahimsa.
Wait do you see what else she does?
So should
I was
be.
talking about you on here earlier.
Okay. Posh.
Yeah. All bad things. We had nothing but bad things to say.
All kinds of shade.
I said, why does that lady even come here? God, oh great. Ahimsa's here. Or Ashima, I used to call her. Oh, great.
Ashima. I fucking love it when
Ashima's
you call
here.
her Ashima.
Yay.
Here you
No,
go,
'cause
Mikey.
now
This
you
is
guys
for
said
you.
it enough. No, because when I sit on the panel and don't talk to these people for a year and never interacted with them, never really heard anybody say their name, I have no idea what that was saying.
It was
I have dyslexia.
10th. We loved it. She even thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't think it's funny when people think I'm cute because I do dumb things.
Well,
I don't think it's funny. It enrages me. I don't know how to control my emotions.
Is that what it is?
I am a lunatic.
Find a line. Moving your knees.
Is it?
Go.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, hold on. Can she do that standing still?
Just keep playing. She's teaching. She's
Motherfucker.
teaching the lady.
I got a really
She's
good one.
teaching her, right?
Let's try to add our hips, okay?
Yeah, had your fucking hips.
Hips don't lie.
Oh, she do that staying still though.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stabilize yourself.
Get down.
Let's try to add a little bit of hips if you can. Okay?
Yeah. No.
And 6,
Do
7,
all the hips.
circles. Little
Yes.
tiny circles.
Man.
Yes, I got it. Okay.
All in the floor.
Aloha.
I got to see if there's a. I have one you got to play
Womp,
next.
womp, womp. Get a muckin and a bop.
Oh, come on. Is there not
You know
one
why you need to get a muckin and a bop?
There you go. You can do with that what you will for donos.
10th man, I got one you've got to play.
All right.
Okay.
You guys put a
Hang
lot
on.
of links on the back.
Coming right up.
That 49% was teetering on 50 just now, huh?
Ladies and
She
gentlemen.
didn't do it. I think she can't keep her balance if she stays stationary.
Is everyone on the panel familiar with a Brazilian lap dance?
Brazilian?
I'm
I
familiar
did
with
put the link in the back
the word
chat.
separate.
Play it. This is a Brazilian lap dance.
People are very demanding.
Oh,
this
it's
is crazy right
wonderful.
here. Yeah, I put this out. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi, Tiger.
Subprime. Rick Mercer.
Rick Mercer, 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 Rick Mercer.
Here's to the first time, Prime.
What?
You should be doing that over the clip that I put in the back for the Brazilian lap dance.
What's my name?
Rick Mercer, Rick Mercer, Rick Mercer, Rick Mercer, Rick Mercer, Rick Mercer, Rick Mercer.
Oh.
See, he's been doing that for 5.5 years.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Who's a pretty kitty? Hey, P. Fletch.
I still can't even believe the that thing about England.
Don't forget the link I put in the back 10th.
What about England now?
It's not super long, and you don't have to play the whole thing, but it's fucking something else.
Well, that is one way to do it. I have seen that in the Kama Sutra. I invented a gay Kama Sutra. That's where the double piston came from. Trust me, the things that I know. If I told you guys, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself.
A nossa surra de bunda. Bate com a bunda. Bate, bate, bate com a bunda.
See, this is what this and then.
Oh my god.
Give me a concussion right there. Hell.
This will break your penis.
Ass cussing. Hell, that'll break your neck.
Yes. I'd be so mad if she did that to me. No.
Ooh.
It's bouncing right off your ass.
He's got
concussion.
His neck is already wobbling right now.
No, he got whiplash.
Yeah, he did.
And he's got whiplash and an erection, and he can't figure out which one's more important.
Why does it look like his hands are tied in back of him?
This actually, to tell you everybody the truth, this is how the retarded guy died from a highway to heaven after he got fired. This is how he died. So it wasn't so bad. Like I tried to set it up, it was all tragic and everything. But now we've got the video. See, it's a bit grainy because it is from like 19 whatever. And this is how he died. This is the retarded guy right here. And when you live in whatever like crazy country where this is like
Brazil.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go to Brazil.
Just don't get a lap dance in Brazil.
Well, no, it just doesn't sound like a good place. But my point is when this is the best that you got, this ain't so bad.
But why does it look like his hands are tied behind his back?
He's trying to bite her butt.
He likes it. He likes it. He's really enjoying his time.
Oh. Oh, he was probably hard as hell. She
broke his dick.
He need an EMT.
Hey, see, why do all the women want to hurt men's penises?
I don't know.
No.
You know, I've run into that where fucking in these weird conversations today. Is that the fucking full like is today like the Sagittarius fucking changeover from Aquarius or some bullshit? Like is the today the day?
Leave us the first side of this.
Leave one of those spirits like I did a couple weeks ago before the war began with Iran, right? And I'm feeling it again real weird. I've had to tell people too many times, right? Because I have a larger than average phallus. I'm just wondering if anybody else here has ever had this problem. I got two other dudes here, and they've already said that they're good, right? So, have you ever had to say the words, just because it's big doesn't mean you can be like harder on it? It doesn't mean you can like just because it's big doesn't mean you can like slap it around really hard. Right? Or like jump on it or bend it, right? Like take it easy.
It's just like women like to go like a rodeo, and they like to beat it till they can get the solution out of like they pumping oil.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Come in, jump on it.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, ride like a pony. Don't jump on it.
Yeah, like like you're riding a horse, not like you're running from fucking wolves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I grew up in the ATL of the 90s, okay?
No, women don't understand penises. I had to explain to Golden Eyes a couple of years ago. I had to explain. Sorry, what did you say, Tot?
I said I grew up in the ATL of the 90s. Genuine was our shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is women don't understand penises. I've explained this numerous times.
I don't want to understand it.
No.
They ugly.
Well, yeah, but
the balls. I mean, God, what was the purpose in the design of those?
Then you're doing it wrong.
As fuck.
First off, they have to trim. You have to trim.
They're saggy and wrinkly and just.
I don't mind a little hair. I don't mind a little hair.
Dang.
I suggest a cock ring. I suggest a cock ring.
Hold on, for who?
For him, if it's just like wrinkly and like it's a sad like little salamander or something, like whatever's going on.
I am sufficient.
Bad little salamander.
Oh, that sounds painful.
I don't know what. All I'm saying is, I think that a lot of dudes. I've said it to partners that were other dudes. I'm like, just because it's bigger doesn't mean you can be like tougher on it.
Yeah.
But they think you can. It's like, well, it's bigger. It's like, yeah, that's not better. That's not. Oh no! And then she does it to another dude. I don't want it. No.
Oh come on, let's watch.
They're making money, yo.
At this point, he asked for it.
Do you think they paid for it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
They paid to have this done to them.
Yes.
Come on, Kent. You know there's some crazy guys out there. Come on.
You're not at a titty bar?
I don't. I am a gay man, ma'am, and I'm angry that there's not gay strip clubs.
Only 51%.
The last time I went to listen, I was at good strip clubs out in British Columbia, right? But then I came back here, and the dude that I grew up with turned 19, and we were, and I was 20, and I had never been to the strip club where I'm from, only when I was away. And I'm like, let's go over there for your birthday. Because he's bi like me. And there was one stripper that was like a solid 3. And then the other one came out that had 1 tooth, maybe. And the dude I was with just went, I think we should go. And I'm like, that's the best idea ever. And we chugged our beers and we left because I was really close to there. And we went there and we did our thing. Because it's like, listen, maybe we both worked and we were, maybe if one of those strippers was a little bit hot, we might have been like, hey, I'll take care of your 7 kids by 5 different dudes. No, they couldn't even brush their teeth. I can't help you, ladies.
They couldn't even brush their tooth.
Well, no, by then it's way too late.
7 kids.
I'm just imagining. Rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
10th man.
Somebody loves you.
10th man. How many C-section scars did you guys see that day?
17.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think she had a thing that went up past that, if I'm not mistaken. They usually do. But the ones out west, they were fantabulous, like 19, a solid like 6.5 to 8, like good looking, like pretty women, right? And one of them kept smiling at me, like, "Oh, hi," and I felt uncomfortable, right? Because I was there with I was there with my.
Like you were being sexually harassed with her eyes.
Kinda. A little bit.
Don't look at me. You're violating me.
Oh my god.
I threw some loonies. We got those golden coins that are dollars. They're called loonies.
Yeah.
Here in Canada. Called loonies. Right? So they're called loonies.
That says it all about your country, sir.
And there was a sign that said, "Do not heat up loonies before throwing." Because, and I asked the person, I'm like, "What is that thing?" And he said, "You'll see in a minute." Right? So why does it say don't heat up loonies before you throw them on the fucking wall on a sign? He said, "You'll see in a minute." And she comes out. She's pretty. She's like a 7 or whatever. I don't remember. It's like 30 something years ago, right? She's very pretty. And she walks out. And she's like, and she's like smiling at me and shit. And she sits down on the stage and she takes one of her programs that she handed out when she was walking around. And she takes one that she has left. She sets the rest down. And she sits down on the stage and makes a cone out of the program pointed at her vagina. And then people throw loonies at her vagina through the cone.
Where's that show at?
Wow.
I mean, I just want to go see how it works.
For science?
Is it kind of like a little?
The science?
She found her niche.
You guys never saw that before?
Nope.
What? I thought that was a common thing.
Nope, I ain't never seen that.
I've heard like shooting out ping pongs and stuff like that.
I had.
God.
I had a
swear
bunch.
to God, I'm like, this is fucking awesome and also weird as shit at the same time.
I had a bunch of friends. They all got shipped off to Afghanistan, and
the chat's off the chain.
A couple of us took care of their dogs while they were gone, and when they came back, we had a big celebration. We all met up in Syracuse, went to a steakhouse, got a bunch of hotel rooms. And then we went to the best strip club that they have in Syracuse, New York.
Talking about?
It's called Paradise Lost. and that shit was off the hook. I will give them this. They had the prettiest strippers I've ever seen in my life.
Look, Lobster's in chat. See Lobster? You guys got to make me go into my purse. You know it's serious when 10th Man's going into his purse on a live stream.
Were they throwing quarters at her?
No, you don't. I fucking just told you. I'm about to show you. Look. I don't think I have any toonies.
The live button is covering you, so I gotta watch you on the actual.
Y'all fucking call y'all's money loonies and toonies?
I'm about to show you, motherfuckers.
Please
right
make
now.
yourself full screen so I can see it.
Name your damn
All right.
money
So on the wall, there was a sign that said, do not heat loonies and toonies or coins or whatever it was, right? Do not, I think it was coins. They said, do not heat coins before throwing. There was like a bunch of these signs around this club. And I'm like, I said to my buddy, I said, what does that sign mean? We walked in the strip club. So when I told you guys before that he had a Hoffman device and the truck broke down on the way back and he thought he was going to get a local, but he didn't. And I had to drive without a license and it was fucking crazy shit. But this how it started is we went to the strip club first and he had a few drinks and I had a lot of drinks. That's the only time I ever drank and drove. And it was Christmas Eve. And he had to get this Hoffman device taken off in operation in a different town. And so I'm like, okay. I didn't think I had to drive. So I end up there. And then at the strip club, we walk in and I get a pitcher and I probably drank like 3 pitchers. So I was still drunk when he got out. Right? And he's like, you're going to have to drive because I'm still under anesthetic. It's going to be like 3 hours and it's Christmas Eve and it's like 9 o'clock at night. So at the strip club it says, do not heat coins before throwing. So she sits down on the stage and I told you, and this is the loony. This is the toonie. Sorry. Let's see. Boom. This is the toonie, the $2 coin. And this is a loony, right? And you were throwing the coins at this cone that she made with the program. Yeah. It's a whole story. It was one of my adventures. Like when I was growing marijuana, and this is a few 6 years after that or something. And I was growing marijuana and there were coyotes. We went in to recover like a bunch of stuff at a grow op in a river way down. Like you couldn't get there by a car, right? So that's how like I do things like a ninja. And then while we were leaving, the first time when I was camping there, the coyotes came one time and I hit one with an axe because they were trying to attack us. And then when I went in to recover the stuff, this is almost 30 years ago. The coyotes were coming up in this channel up to the boat and I was hitting them with my oar. And then I'd hit them if they came too close and then just kept paddling because they were trying to like attack us.
Well, yeah, they probably really liked the weed that you were taking away. That was their favorite snack.
I don't know about that, but I know that they were really mad. And we didn't grow weed there anymore after that because there was obviously a pack of coyotes and I'm not dealing with that. So yeah, 10th Man's Adventures. Almost got eaten by a bear once too. That's the scariest thing that ever happened to me. Never been that scared ever before or since. Oh, this one's awesome. What's that? What was his name? What's this? I don't know. I think someone gave this to me. I think Tut or something. Or somebody. What nonsense did you just buy? This is my husband, right? This is all the time with my husband. Like, no, it's a great investment. Watch this.
Oh wow.
Actually does look cool.
My son has been
How fucking
talking.
much is that? Wait a second. Wait a second.
Every male in my
We all
family would
want
love
one.
that.
It's probably AI. Make it now. That's smoke coming off it. That's that fucking thing from fucking we all my friends are heathens. Take it slow. What's that fucking
21
movie with Harley
Pilot.
Quinn? Harley Quinn.
Oh.
Suicide Squad. The fucking katana lady. And she had the smoke coming off it. That's what that is.
Oh.
That's insane. I want it immediately. Oh,
Yeah, that
no,
was
isn't that
cool.
real? I'm looking that up right now, right?
That is just cool.
Smoking sword. You win every fucking man. If I had that, I could go to every Halloween competition dressed up as a ninja and just had that smoking ass sword and win every competition. They're like, that guy has a smoking sword. He's gonna take our soul. So fuck smoking sword.
You can look like a Temu Ninja Turtles.
Why?
You still win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's real, bro.
Oh man.
No way.
What a
A
shame.
lot cooler if it was.
Exactly.
Well, no, I just found something. Okay, well, I like that too. How much is that? Hold on. Says with smoke.
Are
Says
you
with
online
smoke.
shopping?
Says with smoke. How much is this?
It's not on
Yes, not
Temu,
available.
right? If it's on
No,
Temu,
it's on fucking
they have a
Amazon,
problem.
bro. Look.
Oh,
With smoke. You gotta buy the smoke separate after you run
How
out.
about that? Look at it glows.
How much is that?
They don't have it for sale.
Oh, what?
Apparently unavailable. Look, it does. It fucking
It might not be available in
Instead of there, but I
India,
don't
it
even
might be
care.
available in the States.
You saw how it glows. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy right now.
Oh, I
the hell?
I want it right now. How much
What is
is
it called?
this? I want that on my freaking wall behind me right now. Right now.
What's it called, Diesel Hopper?
It's called the Sword with Sparks. Look, it makes sparks when it comes out too. Where is there a video on this? Ooh, give me it right now. I've never wanted something so bad in my life. Yep, here's videos about it.
But then it shows up with
we got him in
plastic.
America.
Oh, I'll be grifting for this shit. No, I got other more important shit. Sparks come out. Whatever, bro. I usually don't like people with your accent, but you're the coolest motherfucker I ever seen.
I like that too. Is it made of plastic or metal?
You got them here. And they're only $40.
I don't trust it if it says $40.
I want that fucking sword, man. This one looks like shit. I want the one the first guy had.
Yeah, the blue one. I like the
Nah,
blue one.
Well, just this one looks like a knockoff of the one that he had. Like, look at it. It's not cool like the one that he had. That one
That's
that
why
I had a
I'm
minute
saying
ago.
you
Look
gotta
at that.
You need to read the description and see what it's made of.
Oh,
If
I
it's plastic or
understand.
what.
I'm looking for it.
Let me see.
Smoking. I don't even want it for the zombie apocalypse. I got other stuff for that. That's way better.
You just want
Crowbars.
it for foreplay, don't you?
No, but you know what I want? More than anything else, and I gotta try to. How much is here? This everybody. I don't know if you know this, but I'm crazy, and so one of these days, because I believe the zombie apocalypse will come, but if it doesn't, so
I hear Cornell's working on it.
how much is a titanium crowbar? They're cheap as shit. Oh, I'm buying one.
Oh shit, man! Ignore that. Holy smackaroonies!
No, they're only at $40. But I'll buy it. I don't want that one. I want a real, like, just a regular crowbar that
Ignore what
is
I put in chat, y'all.
titanium. But anyway, that's the best tool you can have for a zombie apocalypse is a titanium crowbar. Just
Click
saying.
that link right there.
Why?
Because
That'll take you
it
to-
does everything. This
in
huge
America.
ass link, All right.
I know. I don't know why it did like that, but I can't do share screen because
That is
it
very similar.
pulls up my real Amazon.
Okay, $40.
Yes, I told you $40.
Holy crap! I want that on my wall behind me.
Read the description. See what it's made of.
I don't care. It looks cool.
Okay.
If it's just hanging on the wall,
I don't
just
want
to have
this one. I
some
want the
fun,
one the
you
other
know?
guy had. I want the one the other guy had. That's probably going to be like $500.
31.5 inches long. So how long? Measure that out for yourself.
Almost 3 feet. What
There
is it
you
made
go.
of? What is it made of? Well, 36 inches is 3 feet.
What, are they talking about you crack, baby?
Oh,
Neon lightsaber.
These ladies, they talking about when they you sent them those
Rainbow
pics? Is that what they're talking about?
36
inches.
It's only one. It only weighs 1 pound.
Yeah,
So
it's
then it's
possible.
made out of really lightweight
I'm just
plastic.
fucking with you, bro.
sorry, I got lost off.
Yep, it has the smoke effect.
But that's
It says, simply
trash.
add water to the built-in reservoir to release a striking smoke jet stream effect when the blade lights up,
Baby.
creating a
I wasn't
Yes,
throwing,
sir.
I wasn't throwing shade. I was saying that you had a 3-foot dick.
I didn't take any offense.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
They call him tripod on the streets because the middle leg's longer than the
Kickstand.
others.
No, it's kickstand.
Yeah, kickstand.
Yeah, even my cattle chase me around.
That happened to me once. That happened to me once with my little kitten, black kitten genocide. She was on the bed, and I always put my clothes on the bed, right? And then before I shower, and I got down on the bed like with one knee to sit down on the bed type thing, and like put my underwear on or whatever, or socks or something, because I didn't want to stand because I got a bad back and everything. This is a couple of years ago, and when I knelt down, she was just like 2-3 feet away, and I would never think that she would do something like this. And she went whack and whacked my penis with her claws. Didn't cut my penis, but like she was only tiny, and she didn't know what was going on. She just saw something dangling, and she went whack. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, my old English bulldog did that to me also.
Yeah. They don't know what's going on. You gotta be careful about your dick. Everybody wants to hurt our dicks. Stop hurting dicks. First they try to cut the like skin off the top of it, right? And they're always like trying to do things to dicks. Leave our dicks. Leave the dicks alone.
I let my husband make that decision. I let my husband make that decision. I did not make the circumcision decision.
Listen.
My husband did.
Listen.
It's his son.
I think these people need to take their kinks and keep them in the bedroom and in their head. They need to stop reading erotica literature and then coming out into real life and saying, hey, I think we should do all this really weird, crazy shit that I saw on a weird forum website. Because like that's the only place I ever heard this kind of weird shit before is on like erotica sites and stuff. And like memes and like I don't know how deep you. I'm a porn scientist, right?
Yeah, we know.
I'm one of the few people that when I heard the amazingly shocking words that I could not believe were coming out of Dusty's mouth while I'm sitting there watching his show, and I'm like, if I had coffee in my, I would have definitely spit it out. I was aghast that I heard Dusty say sissy hypno porn. And I said, what the fuck did you just say? I don't think it had the panel open yet. Right? So I'm telling you, these weirdos are reading that weird crap that weird guy. I can never remember his name because I don't commit the weird guy with the twins and he did all that weird crap.
John Money.
Yeah. They're reading. Listen. they're taking weird stuff, these weird ideas, and bringing them out into the public and presenting them as if they're legitimate, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Sick.
no, it's not even sick. It's a thing like where people don't know boundaries. They don't understand that. Yeah, they don't understand that what they think is not relevant to the rest of us simply because you think it. If you're just like, I say some outlandish stuff to be weird, right? And say like I was against unaliving babies in the womb a couple hours ago. Now I'm for doing it right up into 9 months after birth. I think it's fair. So like, I'll change my opinions. You just got to change it for me. See how easy it is to change my opinions?
Yelled in my female cousin's face for choosing to get her child a circumcision, because we were talking about the absolute evil that is female genital mutilation and fucking men trying to control women's bodies. And then this bitch is gonna I get to make the choice because it's my son. It's like, all right, well then give me your kid. I can just slice that bitch off. Well, it's about this, it's about that. No.
Jesus. I don't even know. The show's been very dramatic. If we don't watch more, then Witchy's going to be like, you didn't watch the part when the... So we will do it.
Well, she still had time to come up here.
Did I miss anything
Oh,
good?
no, she ain't gonna come
No.
up. She ain't gonna come up. She came to my panel and told me, hey, you met me before and didn't like me. And I'm like, I give everybody chances. I don't really care. And you know what? 5 years ago, I would have said banned or I don't want to talk to you. Right? I'm not a different person now. I for sure want all these people to come talk to me. And I can talk to you without yelling or anything. I've proved it. I don't need to yell. Just don't be disrespectful. Let other people talk, stuff like that. I'll have one-on-one with you. But I will take you down a dark road that you're not going to like, and that's why people are scared to come up. Right? This panel is open. But people don't come because they are terrified. Duck doesn't come because he's terrified. All these people are terrified. That's it. Did I just show my credit card?
Not that I saw.
Yeah, no. Just so everybody go back and screenshot.
I'll just cancel it.
I'm gonna end up going to bed in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna have a cigarette and then I'm going to bed because holy crap.
Oh, it's getting late.
It's about 11 o'clock, but I was gonna take a nap earlier, but then you went live, so instead I came over here to hang out with you. Because you're my homie.
Okay. No, you live your life. I do the show whether you're here or not, dear.
I know that, dude. I was just giving you some fucking props, and this is what
I
get.
I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said. I only heard your shrill tone.
Oh my fucking god!
That's most of the time with men, right? Like we're doing something else, and then you're saying something. And we just kind of go by your tone and go, yeah.
Fucking, and then you cry about being tone policed yourselves. Fucking, what a bunch of hypocritical pussies.
No, we only listen to your tone to figure out what response we have to do to make you stop cackling and screaming.
Motherfucker, I swear to God, I will.
Watch out, Tent. She might ask you, what did I say 5 minutes ago now?
Be careful, she might give you a vasectomy.
I love that you got the term wrong. That's fucking beautiful. So good, man.
What?
So you said mastectomy. That's for women.
No, I said vasectomy.
It sounded like mastectomy with an L, as in taking off the boobies.
Now we have to troll top.
No. Hey, I'm
It would be the ganja. It's the
Chill.
marijuana. It's creeping up on me. Oh my god, I'm so high. Dude, I was just gonna use the but then use your my homie.
What the hell are you doing?
Seeing if you said vasectomy or mastectomy.
Oh.
Because I'm a dick. Watch. Okay.
I do the show whether you're here or not, dear.
I know that, dude. I was just giving you some fucking props, and this is what I get.
I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said. I only heard your shrill tone.
I think I might have said it like a like a mwah.
You know, that's most of the time with men, right? Like we're doing something else, and then did she just say it? I wasn't listening. I was listening to that.
Not yet.
You're saying something? We just kind of go by your tone and go, yeah.
Fucking, and then you cry about being tone policed yourselves. Fucking, what a bunch of hypocritical pussies.
No, we only listen to your tone to figure out what response we have to do to make you stop cackling and screaming.
Motherfucker, I swear to God, I will.
They only stop if you go for a drive.
Here it comes.
What?
I said they only stop if you go for a drive and come back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That is fucking adorable.
Why is it that every time it gets right up to what you're looking for, someone has to start talking?
Because they think they're important.
Be careful, she might give you a vasectomy. Oh well. I'm getting fucking dehydrated over here.
Be careful, she might give you a mistake.
See, I said
no, redeemed. It was no, hold on. It was a vasectomy. So I'll let it pass. Because that's not even a thing. So you were just saying nonsense.
The words did not want to form to come out of my mouth.
That's better than it could have been.
It's the ganja. It's the ganja.
We're both right. We're both wrong.
The ideas today are coming just in droves.
Vasectomy.
Yep. Look, I'm going to explore my perks. Oh no! Don't do that, you dumb bitch.
Because we were talking.
No, I even got. That's why I said, did I show my credit card? I didn't. My hand was covering up. I lost my wallet. I'll find it later. I actually paid for the thing for OG because I didn't want to forget. So it's done.
About
What's the least I can do? I'm using this content.
Absolute evil that is female.
I'm poor. I'll cancel it.
Genital mutilation and fucking men trying to control women's bodies, and then this bitch is gonna. I get to make that choice because it's my son.
No,
it's like, all right, well then give me your clip. I can just slice that bitch off. Well, it's about this. It's about that. No, you fucking women want to control men.
Yep.
And when it's and people use the
From
excuse
before birth.
People use the excuse
sick
that it's
sick.
It's
sick
about
monsters.
health. It's about this. It's about.
Now I understand. Beth says I just let the father decide or whatever. Okay, I guess. Right.
Yeah, dude, that was.
I get it. No, but I'm not coming at you if you did this. I'm saying. I think it's mutilation. It's unnecessary. Oh, Lindsay. Really? What's up, Lindsay?
Yeah. Hi.
Hey.
I just thought I would jump in here and comment too. Go ahead.
Do you know at first I didn't like you, but then I learned to love you?
I've had that same feeling with a lot of people. So
Do you know why I learned to love you?
Maybe tolerance. I don't know.
Have you ever heard the song by 21 Pilots, Heathens?
Tell me the lyrics and I'll tell
All
you.
my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that I can smell people's intentions?
Then you know mine are good.
No. Yeah, well, there's certain, other than certain very, very strict lines, I'm good for like just about anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, I really don't know why you like me, but it would be great to understand why. Because I've always heard why people
I'm already
don't
in
like
your head. I live inside all of your heads. Tut learned a long time ago. That's why she's very quiet. She says very little to me. She's also a witch. She knows what my powers are. I know what her powers are. You get it? We kind of just like do our thing. She speaks up when it's necessary, and then it's usually like either the most wonderful thing you've ever heard or the most horrible thing you've ever heard.
Like the mastectomy.
No, that's funny. That was funny. No, I've seen her get mad.
We're taking it all, motherfucker. We're taking it all.
Yeah, just chop your whole penis off, everything.
You get nothing.
Nobody gets down with penises. Yeah, okay. You guys understand how fun penises are.
Oh, yes, I do.
Fairness, reverse it a little bit. In all fairness.
All right.
Lady heard fan of this. OG, that's why I like you. Right? Even though you're a lunatic, which I get. Everybody's a lunatic that I hang around with for the most part. Thank you for standing up for men's penises.
So I'll bring everybody up chatting this shit. The simple fact of the matter is women want to control men just as much as men want to control women.
No, they don't.
We live in a society where, and society has always been this case. We do not hold women to the same accountability as we hold men.
Well, there I am. So I come in and rolled it back and listened. And here I am. I'm like, oh, I'll be reviewing this when I get home.
I remember. I was there.
Like, it's the simple fact. And until we hold women to those same same accountability, there will never be equality. Fuck. There will never be
like no one's talking about throwing all the women into a fucking birthing fucking thing and just use them as a slave. Like no one's talking about that. We're just talking about like, please stop abusing men's penises.
Like society will always be off balance. And the fact that a woman can sit here and say, I think we should give all young men at the age of 12 a vasectomy. That proves that fucking point.
Holy
That's
shit.
fucking wild.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna let the ladies back up.
In all
particularly.
Oh, here she goes.
In all fairness, I let my husband make that decision when it came to our son. Because I mean, you know, I certainly don't have a dick, so I don't know what the best he is. So that one at least I can't get blamed for. But
well, I mean,
I think there's got to be
the vasectomy. So vasectomies and I forget the proper term for it, but getting their tubes tied are both something
tubal
that
ligation.
Yeah, tubal ligation. They're both reversible. So why not women get their tubes tied at the age of 12?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Or better yet, for the sake of equality, why not both? Why not young
Oh
men
my
get
God.
young women get tubal ligation?
See, now they're advocating for what I was, making everybody trans. There's no more human.
Hang on, because this isn't a matter of advocating for it. It's a matter of let's
They're stealing
run
my ideas.
Let's run this hypothetical.
Yeah, you guys are stealing my ideas.
Couldn't we just repeal the 19th and, you know, make everyone happy?
Is that the women voting thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay. I was raised by women, and
I know.
I love women.
You said they hate men, and so you grew up to hate men. I listened.
I did.
I thought that was horrible.
One time I asked my grandfather, and I love my grandfather, but I said, because, you know, I'm like 15 or 16 or something. And then I finally hear through the grapevine, because I'm talking to another family member, and they think I'm old enough to know the truth, which is I would have just rather they say just she's a horrible monster, and then not have to. I'm like, why is she such a bitch to my grandfather, right? And
I had the same issue. That's funny.
they said because
Grandma.
he had cheated on her, right? And I said to my grandfather, why would you do that? And he said, because she hasn't had sex with me for 30 years. So to think that a man should sit there just because, and this is all my hypothetical from what information I've been able to gather through very tight lips and where asking questions is not okay. Right. So, you know what I mean? So from what I can understand, she had a miscarriage and or a like a tubal pregnancy or whatever that's called. Ectopic.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, or because of that, she had to have a hysterectomy. And then she had 2 kids, so she just like turned.
Yeah, it changed her.
Right? So to think that he shouldn't cheat on her is ridiculous.
I agree with that, actually. I agree with you.
But everybody thinks.
How old were you when your grandfather told you this stuff, first of all?
16? Because I'm wondering, like, why does she throw beer bottle? Like, why 2 years ago did I end up in the drunk tank because my mother flipped out because she found out I was drinking, because my uncle went home to where he lived with my grandmother drunk, and then she got into an argument with him because he said my little sister shouldn't come there because she was too drunk, because she was going to come stay there for the weekend. She was a severe alcoholic. And then she says, none of your business, because she was mad because he had just bought the trailer, and that's how I got drunk during the moving party. And kind of like that, but I was 14, kind of like the other girl. They shouldn't have let me drink. They were imbeciles. Anyway.
Hey, I don't think that's your biggest problem at all.
Hold on. So then he went home, and while they were having that argument, she got up with a hammer, and he pushed her down. And then she threw a beer bottle, and he dodged it out of the way, and it smashed into his girlfriend's head. And then he punched my grandmother a few times, and she looked like she had been fighting Mike Tyson. And then I went looking for my uncle to go find who beat up my grandmother, because she wouldn't tell me who it was. So I thought it was my grandfather. And I got arrested in front of the bar that he was at for underage drinking. And nothing happened to him or any of them, because we all just keep our mouths shut and no one talks outside the family.
Mm-hmm.
There's the whole picture, which is it's absolutely dysfunctional, toxic, etc., and not anything you don't know.
I think I turned out pretty well.
You came out coping. But then there's the question that, I had the same kind of triangulation in my parents' divorce, where they kind of tell the kids too much. There's a fine line between...
Oh, no, I'm glad I know it all.
The need to be honest and hear the truth so that you can understand it, and realizing that a kid is a kid still. A 14-year-old is a kid. You don't think you are. You don't feel like you are. But how are you going to process these adult, complicated dynamics and goings on? It's no
like a man?
No, you can't.
Yeah, because 6 years previous to that, no, you're wrong.
You're a kid.
No, everybody's a pussy. So,
okay,
6 years. Hold on. 6 years before that, my mother was pregnant with my little sister, and we were at my grandmother's. I was at my grandmother's, and then they came home from the bar, and my mother told my stepfather, that he was too drunk to drive, and they got into an argument, and then she tried to take the keys from him, and he pushed her up against the truck, my grandfather's truck, and then my grandfather and her brother came out and had a talking to him, but they should have beat him up. And then we left in a cab, and on the way down the hill to where my school was, he kicked the cab door open, and then a 6.5-foot Indian gentleman kicked the living fuck out of him, while I cried watching through the picture window of the people that helped us go inside to call the police.
It's not a matter of whether you can take it or not. We've all had to take the bullshit and the trauma.
Right.
I've had some of the similar
Yeah,
kind
but I'm
of
saying
happen.
the reason why those things were happening
But
was
you're interrupting me.
mostly because of crazy bitches.
Okay, so the whole thing that you're getting at is why you grew up not liking women, or at least now how you prefer men.
I don't hate women. What are you talking about?
Well, you prefer
This is
men.
not about me being gay.
Maybe some of it is. I don't know.
No, it isn't. I like dudes. Before any of that happened, before any bad things happened, I like dudes.
Well, you said you grew up.
My life was perfect. My life was a picture perfect fantasy land of happiness until I was 7 years old and my mother met my stepfather, which was a childhood friend. Right? That they got together a couple of years after I was born.
A simple question.
And then all of a sudden, I had this drunk lunatic that I never knew before doing all this crazy shit. And I could deal with the other drunks because they loved me, but he hated me because I wasn't his. Right? So when a woman chooses a man over their child like that, then that gives me the impression, yes, repeal the 19th Amendment. When their ideas are, fuck my kid, he has to get used to this lunatic drunk because he pays the bills. And also, I can abort this baby whenever I want. Like, it's just literally, we're just used as a resource. We're just used as a resource. They get all the clout. They can put them on TikTok. They can do all the stuff. Look how fancy I am. But, you know, they really don't actually care about the boys. They care about the girls. They're really protective of the girls. But the boys, no. Treat it as a resource to be disposed of. That's why they let the government do these horrible things to boys. Like send them off to crazy wars. The women don't give a fuck. They don't have to do shit. The same as Joe Cool. The women do the same thing that Joe Cool does. Women use woman privilege to beat down men, and then Joe Cool uses white privilege to say, oh, well, you know, it's a bad thing to attack Iran because of their crazy nonsense, right? It's a bunch of feelings nonsense. Get it? So why should everybody be treated equally if they don't perform equally, act equally, nothing? So people should just always get respect even though they disrespect everybody. Makes no sense.
You'll have to ask an egalitarianism fan.
I don't know what the fuck that nonsense is. I'm telling you.
Equality.
A large majority of the population of I'll listen to you. A large majority of the population of North America have an IQ below 90. Go ahead. It's like 60%.
First of all, you're all over the board with many, many different topics in one. So I don't even know anymore which one to chime in on.
Vasectomies for 12-year-old boys.
And then when I try to say something.
Sorry, I'm on a roll and I drank an energy drink. Calm down. Go ahead.
Okay. Vasectomies for boys age 12, absolutely asinine. But Witchy, when she said that, said it was an inane comment, meaning silly. She was kidding.
Oh.
She didn't say insane. She said inane. So I don't think she was being serious, but you have to ask her. I think it's absolutely grotesque and unhumanitarian. I don't know. Why would I support that idea? She's not here, or she is, and she's not talking. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
She'd be the one to ask.
She won't come up.
5 hours of content from that.
Yes. It's because we didn't do anything else. We didn't do anything else. Just that. No one else talked. No one had comments. We didn't come up with new ideas. Nothing.
How about we not?
Double piston.
Yeah, we had. What are you talking about? I had like 40 minutes of gay man's 10th man's gay talk.
At least.
Yeah, I know it's felt like hours for you, straight guy.
It turned to erotica, I swear.
So,
21 Shades and Gay.
There was some value in that. There actually was.
No, I'm messing with 10th.
Yeah. But as far as this, oh my God, you just threw 20 different topics at me. I'm overwhelmed. So I'll just touch on the vasectomy one. No
yes,
pun
of
intended.
course. Anything you'd like to talk about. I
Absolutely.
gave you a rundown of the show.
Absolutely insane idea. Do I have a solution for the fact or the problem, I guess, that children are having sex and people who are not prepared to raise a child are having sex?
Yep.
Other than any kind of totalitarian regime, who can enforce that? So I was more interested in asking the question. I found the question more helpful if I asked, okay, here's a problem we have. Here's something we have to deal with. Instead of saying, oh, you're to blame, men are to blame, women are to blame, men are accountable, women are accountable. You have this baby. Now what? Stop your whining. You have created something. There's a reaction for every choice you make. Now what do we do with these babies?
Well, what do you think about my idea that I say that women should be solely responsible for babies?
Real quick before you get going on this, I'm going to say good night, everybody.
Oh, man.
We're pretty much done.
Sorry, I'm exhausted.
No, go.
I
Live
love
your
you
life.
guys.
Night,
I'll
Beth.
be shutting down here very soon. As soon as I hear my husband stop screaming in the other room at PlayStation, I'm out.
Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Mwah. Love ya.
Good night, Beth.
Hey, who are you
It's like
giving them kisses to? That's not fair.
My husband's voice is the everything's all right alarm. When he's quiet, that's when there's a problem.
Look what I put in the back chat.
I really want that sword that Buddy
Excuse me.
had.
And where's the dog food?
I can't.
By the cat
I
food.
don't want it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes, you want the
I'll
sword.
save the link.
Yeah, but that's not the right sword. I don't want that crappy
It's
$40
not?
one. No, that other one Buddy had was like really cool.
That shit was tight.
Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's nothing like the one we just looked at.
No.
Maybe it's just because one is black and the other one's white.
This one has little dispensers.
I thought the black one did too.
No, it comes out from the handle. It's trash.
Basically, it's you add water to them and they just steam basically.
This is the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. I need it immediately. I do.
Well, donate to 10th Man so he can get that.
Oh, they have donated. I could buy that right now with my donations. So, but not quite. That cheap one, not this. Probably. I bet this is $400, $500. I ain't got that kind of money.
Excuse me. And where's the
Not
dog
for a
food?
sword.
Let's buy the cat food.
Right. Well, I've got another question then. Where's the cat food?
It's in
This one might not go so well, just because it's probably very copyrighted.
products, I'll too.
Cheers. Don't get up.
Okay. Everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate when people tell me where stuff is, or like when they come with me. Oh, hold on. Is this the one here? Hold on. Is this the one? It looks like it. This is even cheaper. I think it is. Hold on. Where's the one I had? I lost it now. I lost the tab.
It should be in the back chat still.
Yeah. Fuck. Was that from Tut? No, I didn't get that from here. I don't
I
know
think
if shared it
Star
out
Wars
either.
kid, that fat Star Wars kid will never be unfunny. It will always be funny. But if you try to explain exactly why it's funny, it gets pretty difficult.
Yeah. Why?
For me, it's funny because he has all the confidence and more, maybe even
Yes.
some arrogance, and
Yep.
he sucks. Yet
Yep.
it's charming. It's adorable. It's, but then he was shamed by it later. It was just an
Why?
example of somebody who overcomes his, I don't know, you might say weaknesses or things that society views as weaknesses, and becomes a badass because everybody loves the anti-hero. That's him.
Mm. Do you notice that people are very bad at translating that into anything? Because what I don't understand, because I think it's about ego. So they and also please donate to 10th man. But like Napoleon Dynamite said, I don't want to be typecast. They gave him a cartoon. He didn't want to be typecast as Napoleon Dynamite because he saw it as negative. That is dumb.
Like
If
Peter
people
Dinklage didn't want to be typecast as a little
Dumb.
person.
do you know my husband told me about this other day and I'm like, that's hilarious and we should look at it someday. Apparently a large amount of dwarves or whatever you want to call little people, right? Midgets or whatever they're called. When Peter Dinklage made a big deal about dwarves being in Snow White and then they just CGI'd a bunch of dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the actual midgets are furious because they're like, "Oh my
Yes.
fucking god, you piece of trash!" So you get to be the imp on Game of Thrones, make millions of dollars, then go, "Hey, you shouldn't even cast it. It's really wrong."
Nobody else can be an imp.
What the fuck is that? Ego.
They did the same thing
so
when
big.
Sydney Sweeney played a gay lady, and she isn't gay. And they, I guess Rose some lady who was legit gay wanted to play her. She had the role, and then because Sydney Sweeney was cute and the it girl for the moment, she got the
And
role.
was the other one ugly?
No.
Don't I remember just 10 years ago whenever they were hollering and screaming about straight men not wanting to be not wanting to take gay roles. They were like, oh, homophobic because you won't take a gay role.
And didn't Brokeback Mountain make tons of money because of that?
That's understandable.
Yeah,
if
it's
people
like,
don't like it.
Brokeback Mountain. Two straight men.
Yeah,
Great.
Marine Corps showed us that movie.
My coach is straight.
Marine Corps tortured us with that movie.
Look at
Was it that bad? I didn't see it.
It was really
It ain't that bad, but
traumatic, I'll say.
Was the
Dramatic and traumatic because
was it believable, their love and their relationship?
Maybe, but that's not what it's about. It was traumatic for me. That movie was almost as traumatic for me because that movie was traumatic for me because like that was my life a lot of times. Was the straight dude that couldn't be seen in a relationship with a guy. I had a lot of problems with that when I was young. That was almost as traumatic as A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga when I really expected there was going to be a warning, and I'm watching it, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Watch as I dive in," and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "All right, I guess," I didn't want to go to this movie, and then all of a sudden, it's like, "Oh, I got this ringing in my ear."
Can't hear you.
What?
Your mic was spazzing out. Or
Yeah, it's too far away. So
Okay.
I'm watching this movie, they're singing, and I'm like, oh, I guess he's gonna go to the doctor because he had tinnitus, he had ringing in his ear. And I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden, they just show his legs swinging through a carport window. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Because I was already going through a whole bunch of stuff, and I almost just died in a car crash a couple weeks before that. There's a whole thing. And then that happened, and I was like, just broke my brain. And Brokeback Mountain was almost that bad.
I figured you as almost a master of just